Opie is here, and his show starts now.
I'm gun shy today.
Why are you gun shy?
Shit popped off yesterday on the interweb.
What popped off?
All right, let's start this shit.
I love listening to Opie argue, and I'm it's like a rich guy, you know what I mean? Like, they're just all calm and shit. It's like a sniper.
Opie's a professional bridge burner.
Yeah. I mean,
whoa!
He sucked me into it.
Whoa, what?
I was going to tag Phil Collins in the fucking fight just to fucking...
Sherrod is the troublemaker in this fucking scenario.
Oh, man. I'm just a young boy with his jokes and his
I was minding my own fucking business yesterday.
Oh, man.
I haven't thought of Vincent D'Onofrio in years.
A lot of people.
And then all hell broke loose yesterday. He was supposed to do our show. I said yes to him, actually. And he ended up doing the morning show, and then he brought up some old shit from the show where we exposed Anthony Weiner's penis to the world officially.
There's an old French saying, talk shit, get hit.
And Vincent happened to be in the studio that day. I'm just trying to bring everyone up to speed.
It's Anthony Weiner's wiener, again, trying to destroy lives.
Yeah. And then,
first it's Uma, now it's me.
I think it was the Cox and Politics.
And then there were
sharp.
That was a good line.
And then there were allegations that there were surveillance cameras involved and tricky editing and all this shit. I'm like, what is going on?
It's all squashed now. Me and Vincent, and we're good.
Everyone, I think, might be good, but he started up again about an hour ago.
Did it really?
Yeah, he started up.
Yeah, he started up.
He's calling your humor an 11-year-old.
That's when I jumped in.
My porn's 3 years younger.
Boy, and I'll tell you, the numbers for the post show. I got to say this: the numbers for the post show on Facebook Live, they're gonna now go up. When I say at the end of the show to continue with us on Facebook Live, next time you probably should do that. Because man, Sherrod released a nuclear bomb.
I released it
during the Cock and Politics.
Oh yeah, that's my line. But that's from the early in the show. I think that little isolated video makes it look like something else.
Oh, he wasn't happy about the isolated video from Facebook Live. That's for sure.
I'm going to start with little Tito's because shit might pop up. He might call.
But it was a callback. I was making a callback to an earlier, statement.
Sure. Well, during the regular show.
Yeah.
During the regular show, I think you said Cock and Politics as well.
A couple times.
I don't even know where to begin. I just want to make sure, we're
good, though. Me and Vincent, we were good. You said an hour ago, but I spoke to him already since then.
You have?
Yeah, we spoke. We good.
I don't know if you're good.
We're good, money.
I don't know if we'll ever be good with Vincent. Right now, I think we're all good. Yeah, but I think he's watching us closely. I really believe that.
I would want it no other way.
So, where do we begin? So,
I got questions.
All right, what's your question?
He was texting kind of late. You think he was all Zima up? Like he was late, no?
It was pretty late. I fell asleep.
A little Zima action?
He was asking me for an apology, and I had already fell asleep, so he was thinking like I was holding out.
I was in my
sleeping.
sharp image massage chair.
Right.
Watching the news.
How much that run you?
A lot. But we said we bought the kick and tear, the one that's like messed up, like the floor model.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Good
Speaking
deal.
of, I got the foot massage.
Yes, the one that I have.
From Brookstone.
Yes.
And I went top of the line like you told me to.
Yes.
Got it for my wife for her birthday.
Okay.
We threw it out already. The thing broke. Doesn't turn on any. What do you mean, yup? You're in this boat with me?
No, I did my research and found a really good one.
Well, the one that I have did break the first time I used it, and then I took it back, and he was like, yeah, this never happened, so you can take another one. I took the other one, and I had it ever since.
Well, how
6
about
months.
this? I threw it away, so I can't even bring it back.
Yeah, you should have took it back.
But we were using it every morning. The foot massages are great. They rule.
But you got to read the reviews on a lot of them because any one of those old-fashioned ones that you have to add water like a foot spa, every one of them is garbage.
No I don't get that one.
How top of the line they're garbage.
Yeah.
And then a lot of them use those cheap back massager parts where the balls are moving.
Right.
And then it pinches your muscles in your feet and it just starts causing problems.
It actually hurts.
Throw it out.
On the highest level, it hurt a lot.
I love it on the high level. I ease my way into it.
I had to use my machine. I got a 28-year-old machine.
Yeah,
perfect.
I had to drop it down to pussy level for me. Yeah, it was squeezing a little too hard.
You got to get the one that also has the warmer in it.
Yeah, mine has the heat as well.
Eric, you got to help me with this because I'm trying to bring everyone on board with this Vincent D'Onofrio, and then we got to get into the late night tweeting and the apologies and what happened yesterday, Eric, according to you?
Well, I got a chance to hear what Vincent on the morning show, and then I got a chance to witness the spectacular that was going on at midnight last night.
Right.
And
fireworks.
Even though I think it's somewhat resolved, it kind of seemed a little weird that I think it was more that Vincent just didn't want to be associated with it at all.
Right. Yeah.
But had he said it that way, I think it would have been more understandable.
Yeah.
That because he happened to be there when, again, like we've had guests that walk in the middle of something that we're doing.
Right.
But he was trying to back out of it like... First, he thought, that we were all fired and didn't work here anymore, and then he said, like they edited it in a way, and then asked, like I was looking for it, and you watch the whole video. There's very little edit.
I don't even think there was an edit.
And it's panning.
There's one edit.
Yeah, there's one crossfade in it.
Oh, there's one crossfade.
Right.
Okay,
but
to be fair, all right. I thought there was no edits.
We didn't cut everybody out of the video. The way the camera angle was on Andrew and Vincent and Jimmy,
right?
Because that's just the angle it was. Ant was off to the side. You're in the back there, so of course you're not included on it.
Right.
So it wasn't cutting you guys out of it, and it wasn't trying to force him in a situation that was going to mess up his career or make him look like a jerk.
Right.
He just happened to walk in when we were doing something else, and that's what we've always done.
He was really into it. It was 5 years ago. It was when Breitbart was showing us.
Everybody wanted to see it. I saw the whole room.
Yeah.
Everybody was eager to see the goddamn picture.
We all wanted to see it because it was.
I still want to see it.
Breitbart was showing everybody, and it was just a matter of time the public was going to see this. He came in here because he was hanging with Anthony the night before, and then the video picks up with D'Onofrio basically going, "Come on, let me see it. Let me see it. Come on." So then Breitbart, you could tell he wasn't even sure if he wanted to show Vincent, and then he shows Vincent, and Vincent's like, "Oh, okay, wow," he's like, "Holy shit," type of reaction, and then he passed the phone on to Jimmy. Then Jimmy passed the phone on to Anthony, who quickly showed it to Pal Talk, knowing those guys would screen cap it. And then someone on Pal Talk then texts the screen cap to Anthony, so now Anthony has it on his actual phone. And then when it came around to me, I quickly took a picture from my phone of the picture on Breitbart's phone.
Do you think he took a lot of heat in the previous year because it seems like he was involved with it? Like
maybe they showed that clip on the news things
with the Anthony Weiner thing, and last year being a really an electrically charged political year where his wife was working with Hillary. He works at Hollywood, and
his wife works for Hillary.
His wife works for Hillary. Yeah,
not D'Onofrio.
Oh, okay.
No,
Anthony Weiner. And he may have taken some heat because his name is associated with all of that. So,
could be,
and he's in Hollywood, and you know how that is.
Listen, if I brought down Hillary, I'd be fucking pissed.
Why?
So
we'd be high-fiving.
I don't know if we brought down anybody, but
that was the beginning of the end.
So that's what happened, and then Vincent leaves, and then I don't think he understood how big of a deal that was, and then the story went international. It went everywhere. We got ridiculous press off that, and then I remember at the time I just started retweeting all the articles.
Right.
And then, because he's pissed at one of the articles I retweeted. But I wasn't thinking. I was
what
just
article did you retweet?
Basically,
Here we go.
Basically, it says Vincent D'Onofrio is to blame for Anthony Weiner's penis photo leak. Basically.
Oh, God, Opie.
From June 9th, 2011, by the way. 5.5 years ago. But I'm going to get into the back and forth I had with Mr. D'Onofrio in a second here. But my only defense is when you're getting all this press and the tweets coming in, you're going to retweet a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not thinking this is a misleading headline. I'm not thinking any of that shit.
I get it.
You've been there. You're just like, holy fuck, another article. Let me retweet this out to the fan base or whatever.
Right.
So he was mad at that. And he's been holding this grudge for like 5.5 years. I had no idea.
And here I come, like an innocent old lamb. Yeah. Back me up, Carl.
Yeah.
Into white man's beef again.
Right. Yeah.
Right in the middle, smack dab in the middle of the white man's beef.
Hundreds of years you've been doing shit like this.
Just stumbling, just tap dancing my way into white man's beef.
And then
Cuba.
Then he's mad at the live read for the new show on NBC, which I believe is tonight.
All right.
But the radio audience, I got to ask Erock, didn't hear much of that, and I actually redid the live read. But you were trying to throw me off the game during the Facebook Live post show.
Right.
And you might have said when I said his name, he likes cock and politics.
Because that was
a
callback
to the actual show on
Because he didn't want to talk about politics and he didn't want to talk about cock, so I was like, the two things he wanted to avoid, I was saying he loved.
Yeah, so
which I thought was very funny.
Thank you.
Which most people would find funny,
It's called
at his expense, which we'll get into as well.
But what makes it funny is because he's not into those things. He didn't want to talk about those things. That's why it's funny.
Right.
Because it's the opposite of reality.
Right. I even said to him, like, you can't be serious. We didn't actually think that. We were making a funny. Sherrod was making a funny. Anything else there, Erock, before we get to the late night tweeting?
No, I think that was.
But he was a fair dude. You know what?
And then he's
a fair dude.
We replayed the video on our show. I didn't even realize he was the one that actually saw the picture first in the studio. But that's just because he was the closest to Breitbart.
Right.
And then we left. We had a great show yesterday, man, with the Mad Cuban and Sherrod and
See,
Bert,
I hang out with too many of the troublemakers. Now, Breitbart, he was a friend of mine, too, before he died. Another troublemaker. A bridge burner. He laughs and high-fives himself when he pisses people off. And Opie's the same dude.
Whoa, hey!
They like to start little fires. Like there's something smoking.
Opie's one of the best. I mean, clean.
Whoa, hey! So then, if you could tell, you probably could tell, my voice is shot. I've been sort of like dealing with a cold all week, but I didn't want to fucking bitch and complain about it. But yesterday it really hit me when I got home, and I went to bed, and at 12:30, after kind of rolling around for 3 straight hours, I couldn't sleep. I had the worst insomnia ever. I'm never awake at 12:30. That's what makes this pretty weird too. I roll over to my wife. I'm like, I just can't sleep. I'm going in the living room and just, sit on the couch or whatever and, maybe sleep out there. So, like anyone else, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you're going to check your phone.
Right.
And I get text messages like crazy from Sherrod. Because at first I'm like, someone must have died because I had way too many text messages. And then, let me see, I got to go all the way back here. Okay, 12:30 a.m. Sherrod's text. Can I read these?
Yes, of course you can.
He goes, holy shit, read Twitter. Ha ha ha. And then he texts me, your boy Vincent demanded an apology for me. Ha. Someone must have been a bit high. Because then the next text is...
everything.
The next text is... Ha.
I was laughing so hard texting that money.
And then he texts, I told him to come on the show and we will talk. Ha. Love it. So then... and then at 1:30, I wrote you back. So I was on Twitter for an hour, I guess.
Talking to him, which I got. I got all the tweets. We'll get to it in a second. And I wrote LMAO. I just hashed it out with him on Twitter in front of everyone for the last hour. And then I go, read the tweet. They're hilarious. I told him I have no idea if he likes cock and politics.
They were beautiful. The way they were strung together.
Vincent, relax. We're good.
He's just rehashing.
I'm just rehashing everything.
What, how it went down.
So
we're all good. We're all good.
And then Sherrod picks it up at 8:17 this morning. I'm going to keep reading. I think we're good. Yeah. 8:17 a.m. Ha! Again.
I woke up.
Wow, this guy fucking wakes and bakes. And then, ha! This dude is hilarious. Ha!
I was just reading everything from the night before. I went to sleep. He thought I was ignoring his tweets for apology. I was just sleeping.
Right. Yeah.
And then I woke up the same thing. I woke up to a pancake breakfast, just reading all this shit. I'm like, holy shit.
And then I wrote, holy shit, he really cares. Ha ha ha. No, you wrote that.
Yeah.
And then I wrote, try to be cool. I know this company can overreact. Showing responsibility.
You're right. You show responsibility.
They can't be mad at that down the hall.
But I never had beef with him. I just wanted it was just a misunderstanding.
Then I guess it goes on and on. And then you said you passed your bridge burning skills on to me in a week. Again. And then you wrote, I'm burning bridges I didn't know existed. God, you love that. Ha ha ha.
Nigga, you don't know how hard I was laughing and just flipping back from text and tweets. Right. Flipping read and oh my God. No. What?
We were going back and forth for a long time. And then I wrote, just crazy. He started the whole thing. I forgot about that video years ago, which is the truth. I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 12:30 when I woke up. I was on the couch. Because of Sherrod, I turned my Twitter on and I'm like, what is going on here?
You think he's listening right now?
He said he's with his kids, but I have a feeling he might just pop through that door.
What did you say to him on Twitter after you got that message from me? What was the first thing you said to him?
I got so many tweets. I'm trying to... where do I start, Paul, for real?
I have it right up here on the screen, too.
Huh?
This is right where you started.
Where?
You're 100% right by saying that.
Okay, all right. No. Okay. All right, X that out.
Okay.
So this right here, right? All right, so Vincent at 12, whenever it was,
11:51.
He goes, with all due respect, Opie Radio, you exposed the photo to the world. I was out of the blue. Put in an odd circumstance. You were my host, sir. Not cool. And then the tweet that he retweeted from 5.5 years ago from me.
I love that he had that.
He has that tattoo on his back.
Trust me, it's one of the fucking haters. Trust me.
Oh, who sent that?
They're always ready to give up the info. They go through their little hater files. Here it is, Mr. D'Onofrio. You might want to read this and retweet it. Let me look for more stuff on Oak. All right, so he retweets this. Go back to the headline. So this is my tweet from June 9th, 2011. How Vincent D'Onofrio is to blame for Anthony Weiner's penis photo leak. Yeah. So misleading. Reading this 5.5 years later, it's so misleading. Of course it is misleading. Go back, Paul. So then I had to respond to that, and I said, "Yeah, Paul. All right, just bear with us because we're trying to get okay." I wrote, believe it or not, to that tweet.
Okay,
I quoted it, and I said, "You're 100% right." By saying that you were put in an odd circumstance.
Nice.
Good, right?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
That's really not saying anything. That's like lawyer
I'm
talk.
just getting started.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even know where to begin.
Right.
So like someone says that to me, we're still fighting.
So then I'm going through my timeline to find the other shit.
Right.
I'm like, all right, that's good for now. Let me leave that there. Then Vincent writes, not cool or fair in any way to say I exposed the photo. You, of course, can continue to say whatever you think, but you, sir, know what happened.
Yeah, he definitely did not expose the photo. He was just there. He saw the photo.
I never said he exposed the photo. Okay. I mean, I'm guilty of retweeting an article that was very misleading. And yes, I agree with him 100%. So then I responded to that by saying, I never said you exposed the photo. You were the one in studio that asked to see the photo on Breitbart's phone.
Move that chess piece up one.
All right.
That's called a check.
So then he gets a hold of the post-show video from Facebook Live.
Oh, the post-show video.
Does he have staff at that
that's
hour?
why I said that video makes it look like a whole different thing, man.
And I had to acknowledge that, my friend.
Oh, man, I'm caught up in this shit.
At the end of most shows, we go to Facebook Live for a few minutes while everyone cleans up.
Right.
And yesterday, I'm doing a live read for his new show, and Sherrod decided, after everything that went on, I'm going to fuck with Ope a little bit, which I don't mind. I mean, you got to do that type of shit, right? And so D'Onofrio has the video, and the video is titled Opie Show Behind the Scenes, number 10. Sherrod ruins the live read. That's how I live. What you did?
I did.
What you did?
But I've ruined it with a callback. In context, it makes sense.
You're 100% correct.
Thank you.
You ruined the live read.
We were trying. I mean, I think we were funny.
Right, I thought
but we were absolutely trying to be funny. So when we saw Vincent going to Breitbart, come on, man, let me see it.
Yeah.
We were joking that maybe the guy really likes seeing penis pictures.
I mean, politics. Yes, everybody was curious about the pic.
Right. But
Can we not say that as grown men? I wanted to see the pic.
But you would do that
I wasn't even here.
You would do that to your friends. Like, oh my God, you really want to see that picture. And then you try to throw some humor at it. That's all we were trying to do.
Right.
But unfortunately, when you just see this video out of context.
I agree.
Where you're just yelling cock and politics.
Oh, I can't wait till 12:30 tonight, bro. I'm going to be sitting there with an aluminum foil hat on.
I haven't been up at 12:30 and I don't know.
Don't go to sleep tonight.
Well, since New Year's, obviously, but I mean, I'm usually a good couple hours in by then, but I just happened to be awake last night. So I have to respond to this. So I go, oh no, he tweets the video and then writes, Opie Radio, this is how you treat a guest? What on earth did I do to deserve this? Do you have a reason? I'm offended. And I'm like,
outrage.
See, because it's like that piece. I get that. You just seeing that one clip, it looks like I'm just being an asshole yelling that out.
So
that clip isn't 100% on your side, that clip.
Nah, So I replied to that by saying, you can't actually think we were serious in this video. Sherrod was just joking about you wanting to see the picture so bad.
Right.
Right? So far, so good.
Like it's a play of him, not, yeah.
Right. All right. So where we go next, Paul?
What's up?
Yeah, hold on. Just bear with us for a second. There was a lot. So then he writes me back.
Oh, boy.
At this point, I'm like, man, this guy's a pretty big deal in Hollywood, and he's spending a lot of time with me.
Right.
He writes, Opie Radio, I would like an apology from you and the other dude with you. Let's see if you are
the black
gentleman enough to do that.
And tell that black guy to call me.
He had needed time to learn how to spell my name. Give him. I'm gonna be the other dude.
He doesn't know those native spellings.
It's a silent K at the beginning.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is where things could have got ugly.
It could have turned bad here.
But your pal the Opster has been working on himself. Not gonna lie, I got a little itch.
You growing up, brother?
I had itchy fingers at this point. So
trigger fingers turned into Twitter fingers.
Yeah. So then I did a couple.
Trade for 200 out.
What?
Huh? How many times did you delete what you had typed?
No, I'm actually even good in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a couple ohms, and I wrote back to his, I would like an apology from you and the other dude with you. Let's see if you're a gentleman enough to do that. I wrote, what am I supposed to apologize for exactly?
God, that's like...
And then I wrote, I'm being serious here, because now I'm very confused.
Oh, here we go.
He goes, and then in between he tweeted me again, I guess. He wrote, I'm going to send you positive vibes, sending good thoughts your way, and hope that you become better than what you and your Opie Radio friend are now.
The black guy.
So I guess that was to you.
Yeah, I think so.
So I replied to that by simply saying, ew.
That's when I stopped I was watching Vanderpump. I missed like 3 Vanderpump Rules. I stopped it, and then I was on full Twitter. Had my wife bring me some Givaldia and those little the Pepperidge Farm. I'm like, honey, get the good Pepperidge Farm cookies, because fucking shit just got fucking real. Opie just ewed Vincent D'Onofrio.
I go, ew. And then I wrote, lighten up, Vincent. All right, we move on here.
Oh, man.
And then he goes, yes, but why, Opie Radio? Tweet this knowing there's not an ounce of truth to it, regardless of the context. So there's a couple topics going on at the same time here. What he's referring to is the headline, which I read earlier, about how D'Onofrio
to blame for Anthony Weiner's penis photo.
Exactly.
Right.
So what did he write to? All right, so he wrote to that headline, yes, but why Opie Radio? Tweet this knowing there's not an ounce of truth to it, regardless of the context. I wrote, this was 5 years ago. Obviously, the headline is very misleading. I believe I was tweeting all of the articles that came out about it.
You didn't double check it. You didn't go through it, Ope.
I don't know.
You're just putting it out there.
I know we got so much fucking press on the whole thing.
Right.
I absolutely know I was tweeting out whatever was coming in. And then I wrote, I could see where the headline would be extremely bothersome to you. We may have even said that on our show, but to be fair, I don't know if we did. I just don't. It's 5 years ago.
Right.
But it's certainly something that me and Anthony would have possibly touched on. Okay.
Oh, your buddy there. Yes, that's you, Sherrod.
And so now he's responding to the, what am I supposed to apologize for exactly? And I'm being serious here.
Right.
He writes, releasing this stuff, this banter with your buddy, this whole wiener thing, you folks pulled at my expense.
Come on, man.
I'm not a publicity, I guess you want to say I'm not a publicity hound.
Yeah.
You know that. And I'm like, because he's still thinking that we did it at his expense. So I wrote, you just happened to be in the studio that day, but you certainly were enjoying what was happening in front of you. Right?
Yeah.
That's all that was.
Right.
And you continued.
And then I continued. That was going to be a huge story whether you were in there or not, and I certainly didn't use your name for clickbait, and people are focusing on clickbait. I just had a very boring title to the video.
Okay.
All social
Breitbart
media
showing me, Anthony, and Vincent D'Onofrio the picture.
But social media is clickbait.
Title.
That's what it is. That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, I said yesterday, I'm guilty of trying to get some clickbait going. Absolutely, but not in this case. The story was going to be huge no matter what, and it was just a basic title to one of many videos.
Giant story that you broke.
That we post on the YouTube channel.
Right.
And then
Continue.
And then I continued. Because they're releasing this stuff, he said, this banter with your buddy. Okay. I wrote, honestly, I'm not going to apologize for an obvious joke by a comedian on my show. We just don't do it. And if we do, it's extremely, extremely rare. Because I know Sherrod was just trying to be funny.
I wasn't being malice in it.
I wrote, I have absolutely no idea if you like cock in politics. That's the joke he wants us to apologize for.
And that's where I brought out the Milanos. Because I knew. This is the real thing. I'm involved in the real thing.
Well, see, that's all right. Yeah,
We're just busting balls. If a guy's saying, "Come on, let me see it," obviously he wants to see it because it's a huge story. But then we spin and make believe it might be something else that he's really into seeing this type of thing, and then he makes the joke. That's just funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was just.
But I had to make it perfectly clear. I haven't heard anything about him liking that type of stuff. I don't care. Whatever.
Who cares?
Yeah. So that's why I said I have to make sure you know I have no idea if you like these two things. Okay.
I had questionable Jim Norton nights when I know what's under the skirt, and I still dove in. I didn't pump the brakes. So what?
As long as in your head you can say it was questionable, even though you know damn well.
The whole world runs on politics.
Adam's apple, use the Adam's apple name.
So then now he's focusing on the "ew, lighten up, Vincent" tweet that I had put out.
Yeah.
He writes to that, if lightening up means take whatever you guys give uninvited, no, I won't lighten up.
Lord have mercy.
And then
intense, huh?
Well, now you know.
Oh, here comes Ope. Oh, no, all caps.
Here comes the Ope. Here comes the
fuck's sake.
Here comes the Ope.
I'm like, honey, go get me the pretzel rods.
So then I'm like, playing off the word uninvited, I in all capital letters with a lot of exclamation points. I'm like, uninvited? Why would I talk about you today if you didn't mention all this on another show?
Right. That's how the whole topic came up in the first place, right?
I forgot all about this stuff for real. For real. If someone questioned me about it, I'm like, oh, yeah, of course, that time Breitbart was in here. But I haven't thought about this shit in years.
And I never knew about it.
Really?
I never knew about it. Why would I know? I wasn't here that day.
And then Vincent is an interesting fella.
He is. I like him. He fascinates me.
He writes, look, my concern with your actions has completely dissipated now. I'm so glad we are having a dialogue. Thank you. Opie Radio, I feel better. All right. And then I wrote, fair enough. We were making light of this whole thing, and we're simply joking about it on the show today. And then I wrote, you probably should have reached out sooner. It's obviously something that has bothered you for a while. I forgot about this years ago.
Which is the truth. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
But it's something that obviously he's had to deal with off and on for the last few years.
Look what Anthony said.
Oh, God.
Look what Anthony said.
Could you please call him? I would love to hear what he had to say about this.
Please call
him. Please.
All right. Okay. We can do that.
Yes. And then here we go.
And then Anthony.
Look at Anthony, just full camo face paint on with the AR-15 in the basement.
Of course he's awake at 1:06 a.m.
He just
1
got
in
up.
the morning. Because now Anthony's responding to my tweet. What am I supposed to apologize for exactly? I'm being serious here. So Anthony writes, why aren't you stomping Private Pyle's guts out?
Oh, man. And
oh, my God. And then I just wrote, ha. Not ha, like someone in this room. I just wrote, I go with the basic ha. Because someone told me a while ago that LMFAO is just lame as fuck.
Yeah, I don't do that.
So if something's funny on Twitter, I just try to write ha real fast, quick and easy. I don't know if maybe that's lame too, whatever.
I'm trying to have Twitter etiquette.
So to Anthony's tweet, I go, ha, we were going to call you today because I was trying to remember all the facts of this. Because it's something I forgot about so long ago that I had to actually see the video to really start remembering what happened that day. And then Vincent's back. He's commenting on that was going to be a huge story whether you were in there or not, and I certainly didn't use your name for clickbait. That's what I wrote to him.
Right.
So he writes to that. I'm okay. I get that there's pride here. There's reputation here. I believe you understand why I didn't like it. The malice part is a gray area. I'm like, no. No. Let's see. I wrote to that. I hear you, but there's no way we would have purposely put you in a bad situation. I'm sorry you got caught up in this back in 2011. There was no malice. He was in the studio when Breitbart was here.
Right.
He walked in just to promote something, had no idea what was about to go down.
We live in a soft world, though. I mean, this is
what we're supposed to do. For real, pull him aside and go, you might not want to be in here because some shit is going down.
No, everybody will want to stay. Everybody will want to see that video, that picture of his cock.
Plus, even up until the moment it happened, we didn't know if it was actually going to go down. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And was telling me about, hey, the guy, he's coming in here and he's got it on his phone. I'm like, wow, okay. Well, we're definitely going to talk to him about it, but we didn't know how far the whole thing was going to go.
Yeah. Fuck.
Then,
you gotta hear Ant's take. I want to hear Ant.
Yeah. And then, Vincent writes,
it's not gonna go well.
Oh, now you're in.
Here we go.
He found my name.
He found out who the little black boy was.
He kept looking up Webster, Gary Coleman.
He ripped you out of the front lawn and brought you into the living room. Get that jockey in here.
I was still holding a lantern.
You're still holding a lantern.
All right, let's do this.
So now Vincent tweets, what did I do to deserve how rude you've been to me, Sherrod Small? Sherrod_Small on Twitter. I'd like an apology. Are you enough of a gentleman to show me that?
I'll take it in Ebonics if you can give it to me.
Yes.
And then Sherrod, just the smoothest cat. He just writes, let's talk. Come on the show.
That really pissed him off.
One reason why I like Sherrod, I have a lot of comics that come in here. He's the motherfucker that pushes more than anybody the stuff from this radio show. Right. And I want to say that to you publicly.
Thank you, sir.
Because there are people that not so much.
Really?
Not so much.
I pump.
Sherrod is always pumping and promoting and trying to help out this show because he knows that I'm helping him out by having him in here.
I tell everyone
we help each other.
No question.
And that's how it should fucking be. Where are we at now?
Right here.
Okay, and then all right, now he's okay.
That made him mad.
The tweet, the uninvited was the thing you said about me, and then posted at my expense. You were supposed to be plugging a show for NBC, and Sherrod writes.
No, let's do first.
Yeah. Oh, it's me first. Okay, so he wrote that. Okay, the uninvited was the thing you said about me, and then posted at my expense. You were supposed to be plugging a show. So that was when Sherrod was ruining the live read out of context. To be honest with you.
Okay.
He makes a very good point here. So I wrote, ouch.
He got me there.
Oh boy, it hurts when I know people got me. I'm not going to lie. Some of your hate tweets really do hurt. I'm not going to lie. I'm only human. So Vincent got me. I'm in a corner now. I'm like, ouch. So I write,
like a honey badger in a corner.
I wrote, you got me there. And then I go, and then I'm just trying to push the blame. I go, way to go, Sherrod _Small.
He threw me under the bus.
I go, way to go.
Little friendly fire.
Oh, shit.
But then I go, but it was funny to us, and I did do the read over. I'm sorry for that. And then I write, show looks good.
What a dick.
What an a-hole.
With a smiley face.
Like, that would make me angrier.
A rare smiley face on Twitter. Now where are we?
Oh,
wow, Paul's doing a great job, by the way.
He had to have said something, but I gotta find it, but you...
I wrote, I think he might have wrote first. He wrote something like,
right now I'm going to...
He wrote...
I'm going to close my eyes, that one?
I don't know. You guys were all over the fucking place with this.
Holy shit. Look at that.
1 o'clock in the morning, he's all zoomed out.
He's still waiting.
Oh, yeah. Well, then, in between, he goes to Sherrod, still waiting on your apology. Take your time. No, go back, Paul. Yeah, take your time, my friend. I'm waiting. My dogged style will eventually affect your better nature. Tick-tock.
Wow. I was already 3 sheets.
We'll go back to your dialogue with him.
All right. And then I wrote, I think he said something,
I know, but
I think somewhere at this point, he was like, we're good, man. We're good. Thank you for talking to me or something like that. Because then I wrote, have a good night, Vincent D'Onofrio, and thanks for your time. Continued success. And then he wrote back,
it's buried somewhere.
No, you had it
down here.
You did have it.
Right here?
No, if you go down the other way. Sorry guys, this was keep going. I thought I saw it somewhere in there. I'm okay. I get that there's pride here. No, he did that. All right. Anyway, he basically thanked me and thanked me for my time and all that crap.
We squashed it too earlier today, me and him.
So then, is that where we're up to now?
Well, do you want me to go through, because some of the fans were weighing in with them too?
Yeah, sure. What were some of the better tweets?
Well,
oh, good old Ellis from Philly on Twitter. He's good for a few.
He said, still waiting for you to not only thank Opie Radio, but thank Anthony Cumia too. Hashtag TikTok.
Hey, man, I give him a lot of credit. He took on everybody in the middle of the night.
He did. He took on all jumps.
Oh, he was talking to everybody. And then Vincent writes, how sweet you are. Wow, the love today is just overwhelming. My sweet Ellis. Big hug, big giant hug.
There was this one too.
Oh, man.
What was this?
This is Ellis. Wait, it's like jumping all over. Ellis too said, still waiting for you to thank Opie and Anthony. You got a lot of unexpected press that day. You're welcome.
Yeah. All right. And then this morning I invited him on the show.
Yeah, and then this was his reply.
I invited him on the show. I'm like, hey, man, why don't you come do the show today? I promise you won't be walking into a hostile environment or something like that. Wouldn't be walking into a hostile environment. Lots to discuss here, which I believe now. Because there's a lot going on in his head. And apparently bothering him for a long time. He writes, but thanks for the invite. I'm with my wife and children today. As long as nothing else concerning happens, I now consider myself a friend of your show.
Boom. Boom. Huh? Finally. Putting out these fires.
Bridge built.
Putting out these damn fires.
That bridge is temporary and flimsy.
Bridge built, though. It's going to be a massive traffic jam because it's the only bridge to this island. But bridge built.
It's like that Rikers Island fucking bridge.
And then I got to the bottom of something else that has been bothering me about him because now that his name came up, I'm like, wait a minute. I got one more thing I got to deal with.
Damn.
So I write, fair enough. Come see us sometime. By the way, now I understand why you canceled to come in to promote Broken Horses in 2015. I enjoyed the movie.
Oh.
Because then that was kicked loose in my brain. I'm like, wait a minute. He was supposed to come in here. We got a copy of the movie. I went out of my way to make sure I was prepared, and I saw the movie, and I actually enjoyed it. It's really dark. He plays a very dark role in this movie. And so I called him out on that because I remember the cancellation was really strange.
Oh.
He writes this morning, yup, that's why.
Oh.
So that's from 2015.
Yeah, he's got a see. I got caught up in this.
That's 4+ years later.
That's
he was
Italian
still bothered by this.
Italian will be mad at you for 1,000 years.
Yeah, he's holding that grudge. Y'all got to squash it out, man. You got to talk it out like gentlemen.
I would love to have him on, or I could even do it off air. But he writes, "Yup, that's why I will come next time, though. I promise. As long as Sherrod_small is there."
That's right. Yeah,
Rip him out of that front lawn. Bring him in.
You saw what I wrote.
And then he writes, can't wait to meet him. Again, thanks for understanding. Now he's telling me thanks for understanding. That's crazy, I think.
You see what I wrote after that?
What'd you write?
Ditto. Can't wait. Fucking Bart the Star's voice.
But then he started up with you this morning. This afternoon when I was coming in. He got you.
Yeah, did you see this?
Yeah, we already squashed it out, though. Yeah, guys,
Where is it? Where is it when he said it?
It was about
You said you were acting like 11-year-old humor or something.
Yeah, we squashed it out.
Where's that at?
Keep going.
That's where I jumped in.
Yeah, keep going.
Wait, you jumped in too,
I hit
Carl?
him fucking hard. I don't fuck around, bro. I don't care about Hollywood. I don't give a fuck. Look how hard I hit him. Look how hard I hit him.
All right, let's go with this. Hold on.
I body slammed him. And I like him. I'm a big fan, Vincent.
It was Sherrod's tweet that got the response from him.
All right, we're wow. Okay. God, Paul, you did a great job because this was all over the place.
Yeah, that's great.
I think we did all right with this. Well, all good. Hurting him, never my intention. Being funny was, and that was accomplished. Who were you commenting?
I was like a fan of somebody.
A bunch of people were commenting on it, so Sherrod weighed in.
This is where the Matt Cuban decapitates him.
Oh, I see. And this is where Vincent jumps in. So let me say that again. You wrote, we're all good. Hurting him, never my intention. Being funny was, and that was accomplished. I completely agree with Sherrod on that point. And Vincent writes, barely accomplished. 11-year-old humor is not such an accomplishment. If you're going to brag, I'm going to call you out, Sherrod.
And keep
Just say it.
Yeah, keep it going.
Just say it.
Because we talked it out.
And then what'd you say to that?
Look at me coming with my samurai sword.
Before that.
Let's see.
I don't know. See it.
And then in there, he's promoting Emerald City, which is on NBC tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see that other one.
Right. And then what'd you say?
I don't see the response on here because I didn't see this one. With
wait, go up. I think it might be right there. Oh, no, you had it.
This was the squash, though. Maybe if you pull that one, you see the one right before it.
All right, it's getting a little confusing again. Like I said, it was all over the fucking place. So you squashed the...
You didn't go on my Twitter.
I was like, yo...
Here's his...
All right, look, jokes to my face are fine.
Oh, there it is.
All right, it's kind of fair.
Sherrod responded to his tweet before saying, call me out, haha, cool.
Oh, yeah, when he just said your humor was an 11-year-old. All right.
Sweet.
So you wrote, call me out, haha, cool. He writes, look, jokes to my face are fine. Consider me just another guy, because that's what I am, just another guy. Considering my real life, I'm hardly an actor. All right.
And I favored that. I liked it, or whatever the kids call it.
All right. And then what?
And then where we at?
I jumped in with my double samurai sword. I got involved. I pulled over the Honda Fit.
Some fans weighed in, and Vince actually stuck up for Sherrod.
Yes. That's when a fan was like, Vincent, this is a real shit reply to Sherrod being decent.
Right.
And then he commented to that. Because I wasn't trying to be an ass money for ass sake.
Right, of course.
Let's talk it out.
Yeah, we're talking it out. We're getting things done.
Then I said, I'm not your enemy. And then he said, I'm not yours. And then I said, all good.
Right. All right, so that's where we're at, pretty much?
Yeah, and then we squashed it.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not your enemy. And he writes, nor me you. Good. So now we are just two guys that don't know each other at all. Maybe we will meet someday.
And then I jumped in and everybody calmed down. Because they knew Daddy was home.
What do you write, Carl? Carl Ruiz on Twitter? Oh, wow. You retweet a lot of my stuff, Carl Ruiz. I appreciate that, my friend.
Right there. Look at me. Look at me crush him. Look at this.
All right. Let's see. Carl Ruiz writes,
look at this.
I laughed when I heard it. Pop's Diner in Madison is open Tuesday through Sunday. Cash only.
He's always promoting.
I'm fucking scared.
That showed him.
That showed him.
That was wild.
Oh, man. I didn't know what to do.
And I'm never up. Like I said, I'm never up. Horrible insomnia. I only slept probably 3 hours last night when all said and done.
It was a weird night.
And I was just checking my phone as I was making my way to the living room to a couch. And there's Sherrod. There's Sherrod.
I was so excited. I had an edible. Nigga, it was on. It was on and popping.
All right.
But it's all good now. See, grown man, we can talk it out. Huh?
Well, Chuck in Boston, Vincent got the whole photo going in studio, not O&A. Yeah, I guess technically, because he was sitting right next to Breitbart. I don't think, let me say hi. A lot of phone calls. We can take a couple of these. Renee in New Mexico, go ahead.
Hey, guys, what's going on? Great show like always, Opie. You're doing a great job, bro.
Thanks, buddy.
Check it out, man. Hey, check it out, man. I was hearing the show yesterday morning, and first they said that it wasn't a setup, but then they showed the video, and then Jimmy and Sam said, yes, it was a setup, but then they both said it wasn't that chair, implying it wasn't Anthony's chair, and said it was your chair, and then Sam said, yeah, the same name as the station. Why did Sam get away with talking shit like that about you? Why did you go after him for being a little dick like that? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I heard it wrong.
I couldn't be more disappointed in a human being than with Sam. Let me tell you about Sam in that video. He was the fucking guy that put it on the YouTube channel.
Let's roll that bridge up.
That was his job back then, or one of them. We would, like Paul does to this day. I edit videos, but in general, Paul and me will get together and go, hey man, that thing Sherrod was doing today, that was hilarious. Can we get a video of that up on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio? Back in the day, that was Sam's fucking job, and I would almost guarantee that he was the one that edited and put that fucking video on my YouTube channel.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
You should slap the fuck out of him. That's what I would do. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Wowzers. Let's take a break. We'll be right back after.
Everybody want a pretzel rod?
What is? It's the white man landmines around here.
It's just ridiculous, though.
The white on white crime here today is incredible.
So yeah, y'all all was involved in the.
I mean, that's what that guy is saying.
Right.
I choose not to listen to the morning show, and I did not listen to Vincent D'Onofrio on their show. I just don't want to listen to their show, period.
Right.
I listen to Brother Ruiz every morning online. That's what I want to do as a human being. But I will tell you this much. He absolutely put that fucking video up there on the YouTube channel, Opie Radio. And I guarantee I was the one that said, yeah, let's put a video out of that on the channel. Yes.
Right.
There was nothing
but
wrong
I
with
did
the
not
video,
edit
right?
that particular video.
There's not a lot of editing in that video, though. It's just him asking to see the cock in the politics.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deal with fucking lies anymore, and I'm not going to deal with being everyone's fucking punching bag, okay? That is a fact. He put the fucking video up there. And he was definitely following orders, because me and Anthony would have definitely said, yeah, we would have said, yeah, let's get that video up there. That's a big one. Let's do that. Right. Yes. But I did not fucking edit it or upload that video. He did. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Oh, shit.
Pop's Diner.
Oh, shit.
Sunday.
These like proddy cunts and fiending bastards. It's just white people swinging.
White on white crime.
It's everywhere. Like an Irish riot.
How's the Pop's Diner so far?
It's doing good. My wife's cooking. She's not home. Fucking great.
I gotta get that pork chop.
But how do you guys run all the how many restaurants you guys got now?
4.
But you're involved. You're not silent partners.
No, I don't have fucking partners. I hate partners.
So you're just running from restaurant to restaurant?
I have a whole plan. And the plan's, it's working. So my kids graduate high school in 6.5 years.
Okay.
And I'm fucking gone.
You're leaving.
You will never see me in the Northeast for no reason whatsoever. This is the shittiest. The people are awful. They're fucking ugly. They're small. Their cars are shit. Their houses are shit.
But we met here, Carl.
I understand, but I mean, that's no problem. We can go and meet somewhere else.
That's true.
How are we going to hang?
I'm going to have a giant compound where you can do anything you want to do.
Will you ever run another restaurant?
Oh, yeah.
Because you love that.
But
you want to get to a point where you're running it.
I just want to do what I love to do. I want to money launder, watch sports.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Go to the mall.
So right now you're running restaurants because you have to, because you got to pay for everything.
Because I'm a chef, right? We don't have any 401k, right? My 401k are what my restaurants are worth. Yeah. So how do I build a couple $1 million for retirement? By working like I'm in prison right now.
Yeah. Right. Now, where do you want this compound to be? Where are you thinking?
It's going to be warm.
Okay.
And there's going to be, not exactly where I'm going to live, but there's definitely going to be maybe 20 miles away, like a big pool of immigrants that can clean it. Yeah, sure. Multiple pools. I want a dolphin.
So you need access to a workforce.
Yeah, I need my people.
Low paid workforce.
And how are you going to get a dolphin?
If I go to Florida, I got Cubans. Well, you don't get a fucking. They got
figure it out.
Yeah, you want a dolphin? You get a fucking dolphin.
Get Dan Marino down there for the right price.
Let me say hi to Nick in Boston. Nick, what's going on?
OP, what's up, man?
What's up? Go Patriots.
Yeah, I love the new show, by the way.
Thank you. Patriots all the way, by the way.
No.
Yes.
No.
We're going to do picks later.
I love
Who's
Tom Brady.
Who's going to beat him? Come on.
Boys.
Well, a lot of people saying they got an easy...
Yeah, they got the easiest road to the Super Bowl.
They got the easiest road to the Super Bowl.
Tom Brady's incredible.
And the AFC stinks.
All right, what do you got, Nick?
Oh, you're talking about the Twitter beef, and did you notice that comedian Joe Matarese just bashed you on Twitter?
For what? What did I do to Joe Matarese?
He's being weird. So I tweeted him back. I said, why the fuck would you say that?
Wait, what
He said, read my next 2 tweets to find out.
Wait, Joe Matarese just...
Why is Joe Matarese getting involved?
Nobody's jumping.
Opie's new name is the Burning Bridge of Madison County.
No, people don't like the truth.
I don't... What happened with you and Joe? What happened?
Nothing happened with me and Joe Matarese. I barely know the guy.
No. He just said basically the Celexa he's taking is making him enjoy Opie and Artie's and Jim Norton's ratings go down or subscriptions go down or something like that. Some crazy shit.
And Artie, what?
Look, this is not the exact position I want to be in, but I'm doing just fine. Wait, go up to that guy. Yeah,
I know Joe. Joe's a friend of mine.
We had Joe Matarese on once, right? And he was just okay. You know, he was just okay. I never invited him back, but we had no bad blood or anything.
Right.
You know, I know he's a funny guy and stuff. So why is he taking shots?
I don't know. I asked him, I said, what the fuck? What? It was like out of nowhere.
And yeah, why is he taking enjoyment out of us possibly not doing as well with our careers?
His career doesn't seem to be going so well either.
Oh, shit. It's too good.
Well, first of all, I'm not in this tweet.
No.
So now I might have to apologize to the guy. It says, Celexa is helping me enjoy watching the Artie Quitter, at Jim Norton, and why is he taking shots at Jimmy? Jimmy was the one
Artie Lang. I don't understand.
Jimmy was the one that invited you on our show back in the day. I didn't know much about you, to be honest with you. Is helping me enjoy watching the at Artie Quitter, at Jim Norton, and at Anthony Cumia superfans dropping their subscriptions like flies.
Oh, I'm sorry, Opie. I thought he said, I thought he said,
he didn't go after you.
Oh, fuck, he likes me.
You shot the guy for no reason.
Oh, fuck. Joe, I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to steer it the wrong way.
But what? All kidding aside, why is he taking shots at those guys? Does he explain? Anthony never did anything to him that I know of. I don't know his relationship with Jimmy, but I know Jimmy was most likely the one that
I thought they were cool.
Jimmy was probably the one, when he did come in here, it was the one that, put that whole thing together. Because I didn't really know Joe back then.
I known Joe for 20 years, and it didn't seem like him.
Wasn't he on America's Got Talent? And
he might have been. I think so, yeah.
Or Last Comic Standing, or one of those shows, and there was some shit that went down. I'm trying to remember the whole story.
You might be right.
Oh, he didn't mention me. See, that's why we do got to work through this stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's still kind of shitty that he's... Maybe you'll write back and go,
he said I didn't say anything bad about Artie. I love the guy.
Artie's good.
But there's a tweet where he's saying, I'm happy.
He always talking about the fans, he said. I
was talking about getting rid of fans that pay for a month to hear someone else and then cancel the next day.
I don't get it.
Huh? Do you understand it, Paul?
No, I don't get it.
All right. Maybe we should have... I don't know. I didn't mean dropping paid subscriptions.
Yeah, he said love those
to
guys.
my podcast, by the way. Love those guys.
Yeah, it didn't sound like Joe. It didn't sound like what
now he's saying I love those guys.
Yeah.
I don't really understand exactly what he's getting at here.
Yeah, it didn't sound like Joe just attacking those guys. It didn't sound like what he would do.
You should sick D'Onofrio on him.
Well, Joe, if you want to call the show and explain that would be just fine.
Joe's funny as shit.
I'm a little confused now. All right, Nick, thanks for your phone call.
Yeah, no doubt. Fuck the Cowboys, by the way.
Boys, the boys, baby!
Oh, that's right. You're a Cowboys fan, too.
Yes.
Sherrod, where are you going to be?
I don't remember. I'm going to be at Vincent D'Onofrio's house.
He fucking hates
We're going to be drinking celestial teas and just braiding each other's hair.
If that door opens and he comes wandering in,
I'm going to tell you right now,
I'm going to love it.
I'll start doing fucking cartwils.
I'll tell you guys, listen,
great.
Don't get mad.
What?
I'm going to be on his side.
Good.
I'm just telling you right now, 100%. I don't meet a lot of actors. I'll be cool with you guys after. Dinner on me. But while he's here, I'm on his side.
We all good now. I'll kiss him straight in his mouth and give him a hug.
Actually, working it out last night, I understand a lot of his points, certainly. Yeah. I just don't want to be accused of, setting him up and all that crap, because that just wasn't it. He was in the wrong place.
I want to be.
But it was already a loaded situation when I stepped into it.
It was charged.
It was already charged.
It was a charged situation.
For 5 years, it's been charged.
It's been charged.
Plus, don't go into the OK Corral when he's got a beef, because he only fights with the best.
Yes. I so want to hear what Ant got to say.
You want to know your little 22, which is shaking.
And the old fans know the best because they listened to that actual episode
Back in the day?
Back in the day. So that's why even they were putting stuff on Twitter that I was like, see, I didn't know about this part.
I've said it many, many times. There's a lot of listeners that know more about this radio show.
Yes.
And all the different versions of it than I do.
Well, they help me out on Twitter.
They will come up with stuff and go, holy fuck, yeah, okay. I forgot all about that.
That's the key, man.
They know way more.
One thing that I enjoyed watching Opie on Twitter is I watch him. I read all his tweets all the time, so I see all these people hate him all week, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Until someone like D'Onofrio says something,
and then they surround.
And then they go nuts.
Yes, they surround the wagon.
It's the old bait and switch. You think they don't like Opie, but fuck.
It's like you can hit your own kids, but nobody else better hit
They're like little 8-year-old suicide bombers. Like you just go, you lose your fucking hands, fucking touching the baby. Boom!
How dare they?
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong.
All week I'm like, holy, that guy wanted Opie to die. Yeah. Until D'Onofrio said something, and all of a sudden this guy goes nuts. Men's and fuck you, fat ass, and your mother. Same guy.
It's totally confusing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm like, holy shit, he's got a little weaponized little fucking crew around him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little confusing.
It's like
I love the listeners. I don't care what they say.
Cell. It only pops off when someone tries to get into Opie.
Yes. How about some consistency? Let's love the Opster for a while. My God.
Oh shit!
What was that meme that was up there? That was.
I'm not reading that.
Oh, you're not reading that one?
No.
All right, fair enough.
Squash the beef, man.
Fair enough. It made us laugh pretty hard, though.
That man was awesome.
We got a lot of funny fuckers that listen to this show.
All right, January 13th, I'm at Sag Harbor Bay Street Theater Friday. That's a Friday in Long Island. So be out there. And then on January 28th, I'm at Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie. We're going to tear that shit up.
All right. And yeah, a good time to tell you that we do Facebook Live almost after. There it is.
Whoever made that meme is just evil.
I was taking a picture shot under that meme.
Why can't we read that one?
No, we just let it squash. We just let things be.
All right. Fair enough.
Oh, my God.
Fair enough. But we try to do Facebook Live after every show. We try. Right. And most days we're successful.
Yeah, see what that got us.
Unless we got to run out of here. So, and look, it's great advertising for Facebook Live. Yeah. That's where some of the real shit goes down.
The only person who had a worse Facebook Live experience was that white dude who got kidnapped by those 4 women.
Yo, what do you have to say about that? That is insane.
I wanted to see the whole film.
You can't say that like as we're going to break. That could be a 20-minute answer.
We'll talk about it.
He was a jellyhead too, right? He was
was he?
An old Brooklyn thing.
Jellyhead.
Yeah, we could talk about it certainly after the break.
We have to.
That's a shame what they did.
A lot of people bitching that the mainstream media wasn't going to touch that. They touched it, all right.
They had
It's fucking everywhere.
They kidnapped the dude. You know?
Yeah, the only reason I know about it is because mainstream media. I didn't see it on World Star first.
I saw it on World Star first. That's my mainstream media.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, we'll talk about Fort Lauderdale too.
It's so gross.
We got another guy firing, or is it?
That's my airport. I'm there 4 times a year in my espadrilles, looking like Don Johnson, 96.
Yeah, you can't run in those.
I can't run in espadrilles.
No.
What do we got, Paul?
When we were going through all the tweets, I was watching the TV. They said that there wasn't a second shooter.
All right,
was not.
You see this guy, Phil Keating, Fox News? He gets all the ass in Fort Lauderdale, bro. Oh, my God. He hangs out at Gigi's down.
You know where he hangs out?
Yeah, I live 10 minutes from there.
Down there, you got a place.
I live on the 25th floor. I spit on all the poor people.
So, it looks like it's 5 dead, 8 wounded.
That's
shooting
crazy.
At Fort Lauderdale International Airport.
And the only reason he stopped is because he ran out of ammo. He didn't have anything else.
And did they shoot him?
He just had one gun.
No, they just grabbed him.
God, just don't do that.
Let's shoot him, right?
Yes.
What are you grabbing him for?
Why can't they shoot him? Now I gotta listen to this guy tell me about what
he was so not black, huh, guys?
People aren't going to question you.
They took him in. Boy, wasn't he black. He was definitely not black.
Oh, he would have been in 19 pieces, but
he's got an attorney. What do you mean? The coroner, right?
All you have to say is, look, when I came upon him, he was still a threat.
You gotta watch you, right? You have to hit.
Right.
If anybody you want to shoot is that dude.
Look at Florida people. They're so hard to corral. They're out in the fucking tarmac. Like, why would you go out in planes? Like, people don't know how to hide.
Yeah. They probably evacuated the airport.
Fucking white people are the worst hiders. Let me go out into a giant white piece of concrete.
Yeah, all the white girls fell when they was running, like in a horror movie.
Look at this. Oh, you could tell there's no Cubans there, bro. They would have passed all these people at 100 miles an hour.
Wow, running across the tarmac.
And not knowing how many shooters, not knowing where the bullet's coming from.
Horrible. All right, we'll be back with some more stuff.
Opie Radio is back.
How was outside, Carl?
Oh, it was good. I was talking to Sherrod. He was a little shaken up.
About what?
Vincent.
With the Vincent D'Onofrio?
We came up with a scientific explanation of why he calmed down. We think NBC, somebody like text him or something, told him
to knock it off?
Knock it off.
I didn't think he was that bad. He's
got a show on and stuff. I know you can get one of those, I've gotten those tweets from people like, hey man, I see you're creating such a firestorm on Twitter, and that'll calm you the fuck down.
No, really? I thought it was a good back and forth. And then in the end, I think there was an understanding.
Because he was guns a-blazing. He was ready to decapitate Sherrod.
Do you think he's cool now?
I don't think he's ever going to be cool, bro.
Come on.
That could be right. Because really? If this was Netflix Daredevil, they wouldn't give a shit. But if it's NBC Emerald City.
NBC watches you like Big Brother, man. Like, I think so.
Yeah, because he's got Daredevil coming up again later in the year.
Right.
And they're not going to be worried about this stuff.
No. But the tweets weren't bad from either person.
No.
From any of us.
No. It was just grown people talking.
Carl said that you were a little nervous on the sidewalk.
Stop it. Be nervous. That's right.
I'm sorry. I just want to keep it going. I mean, I jumped in. He didn't say anything to me. He knows I got heat.
He know you got it.
He knows I got it.
Was he nervous on the sidewalk or not?
I'm saying he was a little darty.
Yeah, I'm so nervous the way I'm smoking weed openly on the side. I mean,
it's practically legal though. Come on now.
Good smelling weed too.
My nerves was bad over this whole Florida thing. Look at this fucking footage. It's awful.
Is it awful? We'll just move on. Of course it's awful, but I mean, this is what we accept now.
We're used to this, and you're saying we come accustomed
to it?
We accept it. We can't accept it, though. We got to fight against shit like this.
Really? What's up, Cooney? Not today. Not today. Not today.
We need Cooney in here.
Not today. Hey, have we talked about the Bernard Hopkins fight since the last time you were in here?
No.
What else? Hold on, let me get your mic on there.
I took all the shots. I'm not supposed to remember. You're supposed to remember, bro.
What's up with that?
I love Jerry Cooney.
Bernard Hopkins gets knocked the fuck out out of the ring.
Well, listen, you got to figure he turned 52.
Right.
One day you're young, you're strong, you get away with it.
Right.
One day you become old at that age. And they got caught up. But listen, that guy, Joe Smith, he's getting a big fight. He's getting Donna Stevenson. It looks like, it's not
a payday.
Public yet. You're hearing it first here.
Okay.
But he's getting a championship fight.
Wait,
that's amazing.
You're hearing things about Joe Smith.
Very close.
Very close to getting a fight
with
for the
Donna
championship.
Stevenson, the guy from Canada who's avoiding fighting Sergey Kovalov.
Right.
And it's going to happen. So hopefully, listen, so good.
I gotta be honest, after that Bernard Hopkins interview.
He was smooth. Isn't he smooth, that guy?
I didn't know he got knocked out. We got footage of it?
You didn't know he got knocked out?
No, he didn't get knocked out.
He knocked him through the fucking ring, didn't he?
He got hit with a shot.
He got knocked out of the ring.
And he went through the rope.
No, he did not.
And almost broke his neck.
He hit his head on the floor. The poor guy that was out by the ring, you think he would have tried to catch him? No, he went like this.
He moved out of the way?
Oh, the worst mosh pit.
Right.
Stepped away from him.
I gotta be honest, I never saw the fight.
Oh.
I wanted to.
Well, they got it on YouTube now. Go watch this. Look at this.
Oh, no. No.
I saw this a million times, but I didn't actually tune in the fight after all that.
You want to grab that for me?
It was kind of sad.
Right.
For Bernard Hopkins, because he's been such a great champion. He's fought everybody and anybody.
Right.
And made some good money. And
he looked knocked out on that floor.
He saw this guy, Joe Smith, as a young, green, not that mature fighter.
Yeah.
And Joe Smith took advantage of it.
Let me ask you this. Wow. These guys, it's tough for them to, say that's it. You think he's definitely done? This is a tough way to go out where you're knocked on your ass out of the entire ring.
Listen, you know the story, right? Same with athletes. The roar of the crowd keeps wanting you to come back.
Yeah.
How do you feel that? How do you feel that roar of the crowd?
Pro wrestling.
When I fought pro wrestling, cool.
It'll be a WWF.
Listen, when I fought Fort Holmes,
still going
in Vegas. I went out there, 35,000 people cheering.
Right.
Wow.
How do you walk away from that?
What was your last fight? I don't know it.
I can't remember. Oh, I'm so sorry.
What was your last fight?
80-something.
I fought Foreman.
That was your last fight?
Yeah.
That's right. I remember that.
I stopped in 2 rounds. But it was all good. Listen, it was a great career.
Wait, you stopped him in 2 rounds?
I got stopped in the second round.
Yeah, okay.
Hit with a shot. I heard him. I hit him with a great body shot. He said he felt the electric shock when I hit him with a left hook on the chin. The only thing is he didn't go down. He stayed up. And then he caught me with an uppercut in the next round.
And how did you know that was it? How did you know? Yeah.
Because, I trained. I was the first time I was sober in my life. I trained 100%. I was in great shape. Probably a little too thin for the fight. And I went into that fight thinking, I'm going to tear this guy up. I got caught with a shot. Foreman punches like a
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it.
Like a motherfucker.
I just did a special on him. I think on 30 and 30 is going on, and he's just one of those guys that when he hits you with every part of his body.
Yeah,
and that's what punchers do.
Was he the hardest puncher?
He was. Yeah.
Everybody said that.
Yeah. I mean, Ernie Shavers was a great puncher.
Yeah. People say Ernie Shavers.
Yeah.
Do you think he's the one that knocked Muhammad Ali's
Foreman and Holmes said I was.
Really?
Foreman and don't mess, bro. Don't mess, bro.
I just make
when you feel that, when you hit with a shot and you feel that little ping.
That little electric ping?
That's a little electric ping, bro.
Oh,
yes. You better hope the bell's about to ring.
Hey, so when you get knocked out, does it hurt?
No.
Because you don't remember any of it?
You get your feelings hurt.
Really?
Your feelings hurt,
It's the best sleep you ever have in your life.
Because, fighters go in the ring, the bell rings, I'm going to win this fight.
Right.
I'm going to win this fight. And the thing what happened to me with the Foreman fight was that Clancy was a great trainer. He wanted me to move 6, 7, 8 rounds. Just run, jab, move around, jab. But I hit Foreman with a body shot and hit him on the chin with a hook. Now, when a puncher does that, the lights go off. But I hadn't been fighting regular. My timing was off, and I got caught with an uppercut. And that's
how much did he weigh in that fight?
Oh, probably 260.
And how much were you?
230.
Wow, you give up 30 pounds of that stuff.
I should have been 240, 245. But listen, I was in real good shape,
right?
And my weight was down.
So were you itching to go back in?
No, now I fight with my wife. I can't win there either.
Never. Did you see Ronda Rousey? Do you watch the UFC stuff?
I did. That was a sad story, and I'm gonna tell you guys, right? How in the world, and I'm going to say this on the air, how in the world can that trainer that she has put her in the ring to box that girl?
Right.
She's not a boxer.
No.
She's jiu-jitsu. Take her down to the ground.
Yeah. She couldn't get near her, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you make her stand up and fight her for?
She should have dove at her legs.
And that's right.
But after that first hit her, she got that electric ting.
Let me tell you something, right? I used to wrestle. I don't care who you are. If I'm in the ring with you, I will take you down.
Right.
I will take you down. Now that's a world-class jiu-jitsu girl, right? Judo, whatever it is.
Yeah, judo.
Take her ass down. And then throw punches.
Yeah.
Don't, and that kid could punch.
She could punch. Could she?
What? She was devastating.
She's a man.
That was like
City of the Sun.
We got some great fights coming up, guys.
I like UFC better. I can't lie.
How could you do that? How could
I can't lie.
You can like them both. Oh,
I know, and Jerry's trying to turn me on to it.
Is the camera on?
I gotta try boxing again. You're 100% right.
I'm telling you, bro. You gotta come. Listen, there's great fights coming up. Triple G is fighting Danny Jacobs in the Garden.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, we got Danny Garcia. No, Danny Garcia is fighting in California, I think. We have a big fight in Mayweather's putting on at the Barclays Center.
Oh, really?
With the 68-pound champions. DeGale, and you know what? I can't remember.
Yeah, boxing's amazing.
We need to go see some of this live boxing. It's all right.
But it's going to be a great number 1 and 2 guys. Yeah. So it's going to be a great fight. And we have a lot of fights. We have Danny Garcia is going to fight Keith Thurman. We got Pacquiao. We don't know who. We could be fighting some great guys. We got...
Manny Pacquiao still boxing?
Manny Pacquiao still fighting.
Does he have it still?
He doesn't have what he used to have, but he's still so talented.
Yeah.
You got to remember, that guy started at 112 pounds. He's fighting at 47 now.
That Mayweather fight was boring.
Oh, he was terrible.
God.
Now, did he change his opinion about the gays?
There you go. That's right.
But that's a huge story.
I was just thinking about that, right?
Wow, what does Jerry think about the gays?
You're talking about listen, bro.
Live and let live.
Listen, I'm a man, and men, whatever you are, you are. You're my friend. I mean, I still live in the village. I love gay people. I mean,
no, but doesn't the Pacquiao thing bother you?
No, because he comes from the country. You know, the president said, "Go and start shooting the drug dealers."
Yeah,
I mean,
you got 85% favorability.
And some athletes get caught in a moment. They don't know what they're doing. They say stupid things.
Plus, he didn't see a TV until he was 20 years old or something.
Right,
Pacquiao.
That'll make you weird.
Oh my God!
I think it's like gold
story of
TV.
Pacquiao.
and I would love to see
now he
him.
looks like 1973 Elvis.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't 20, but
he's got a Lincoln.
He lived in the middle of nowhere in the hills with nothing for a long time. Poor as poor could be.
But you can't say kill the gays. I don't care where you grew up.
That's not.
That's just
not
real.
right.
That's just wrong.
Of course it's wrong.
Who knows if he really said that? I don't know that. I didn't hear him say it.
Pull up the footage.
Is there footage on that?
You know it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, that's a bad thing. That's terrible.
We had him in here once. Doesn't speak,
I like him, but
doesn't speak English. That was a rough morning.
Really, zero?
Barely.
Oh, did he have like 15 people?
A lot of smiling and a lot of nodding.
Yeah. Hey, I love everybody.
His documentary was really good though. His life story.
He's a great fighter, man.
Yeah.
Pacquiao you're talking about?
Yeah.
We had Greg Brady in there that day as well. Oh, look at that picture.
Oh, he took a punch too. Wasn't he in celebrity boxing? You're talking about boxing. Greg Brady got knocked out by who?
Yeah. Well, isn't Greg
by Screech or somebody? By Screech. Screech beat his ass.
Isn't one of the Brady boys gay?
I know the father was gay. The father who
was gay. Yeah.
Wow, you might not want to say that there, Jerry Cooney.
What's the matter with that?
Enjoy the lawsuit.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just saying, I don't know if you...
Allegedly, then. St. Louis,
you gotta go allegedly. I think you might be confused. I know the old man
Let me tell you something. You're standing right next to Pacquiao. You look a little scared, bro.
Yeah, he was intimidating.
He's a solid little,
Yeah, there you go. What else is going on? You got your show tonight?
My show's coming on 6 to 8 tonight. I'm walking by, going to pick up my club soda.
Yeah.
And get ready for my show. And, I love you guys and, love being here with Anytime. And,
are you following the football? We got, games this weekend.
I do. I'm a Jet fan. I'm so disappointed.
Oh boy.
I went last week.
Just like you.
I went last week. I sat in the front row. The front row.
For the Bills
All
game?
the lobster rolls like you could want.
Right. That's how I go. Oh, I love it.
And it was just pathetic. I mean, I went to the game where the Jets got the ball, they marched down, they scored a touchdown. First series.
Right.
So look at this, and we're back. And then
let me tell you,
it's 45-7.
I stay in the coach's executive suites at the Jets.
Whoa.
I could watch puppies get run over by a car. I wouldn't give a fuck. It's so nice.
The food and everything.
Everything's great.
It's hard to leave that spot.
I got a guy. His name is Joey Winters. He owns a big sanitation company. He came in second for the best. What do they call those parking lot?
The tailgate.
Tailgate.
Yeah.
Second in the country.
Really?
In the country. He's got a big bus, and he's got barbecues, everything going. Little did I know, I ate up there. I go inside, they got stuffed lobster rolls. I'm all full now. You know what I mean? But we sat in the front row.
You got to learn how to pack it in.
It's unbelievable.
I'll bring a duffel bag and take it with me.
My butcher, Billy Clymer, he owns Green Village Packing, and it's the last packing house in New Jersey where they still kill the pigs and everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he does at the games. He roasts alligators and shit. Fucking those tailgaters are nuts.
You should have put some fingers down your throat. Make some room, Jer.
Throw it up.
No, but it was a great experience. I was hoping to take my son with me.
Actually, way back in the day, we went to spring break and we hit one of those all-you-can-eat buffets. I did have a friend, still have a friend. He knows who he is, and he was enjoying the food so much he did just that.
He went
in the bathroom to make some room so he could continue eating.
What a psychopath!
And he's a very thin guy.
Let me tell you.
I thought it was rolling until that last time.
Let me tell you a story. I've been to those all-you-can-eat buffets.
Yeah.
I was screaming. My rolling alarm went off until Skinny, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know
this guy.
And
never had a pound on him.
Now it could be anybody.
And at the nighttime when it closes, they stick it in the freezer. And they bring it out the next day.
The whole buffet.
Yeah. So that kind of turned me off a little bit.
I'm a big fan of the Bodega Buffet.
Yeah, they ain't going to throw it out.
Are you a big fan of the Bodega Buffet here, man?
Yeah, I get in it. It depends on the ones that the doormen go to. If I trust the doorman and they go to it regularly, I see people going there regularly, I'll eat from it.
Because those guys have figured out everything.
Otherwise.
They have figured out the lay of the land.
Yeah, they've been there a couple times, so you know you ain't going to get sick.
Right. We got these corner stores in Manhattan. They lay out their buffets.
There's some that are delicious.
Yeah, right?
Great.
Get a little of
$6. You're like at a bad Puerto Rican wedding.
Have a great one on Lexington and
I'm on a diet, guys. I'm on a diet. Do you mind? You have a little bit of consideration?
Oh, I'm sorry there,
You look
Jerry.
good though, bro.
Yeah, what you dining from?
Yeah.
I'm trying to go vegan.
Are you?
Why?
I'm not vegan. I'm
That's for girls.
vegetarian. My little daughter, my son went away to college. He's a state guy, and my daughter wanted to try vegetarian, so I'm doing vegetarian. Most nights, when I'm in the city, I have a little chicken or fish.
You're probably fucking housing steaks.
No steaks.
No more steaks.
No.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know.
I'm almost there.
Burgers, bean burgers.
Almost.
It's great.
What about sugar? You got sugar out your life? You still?
You know what? I still mess with it during the holidays.
Yeah.
I still get overloaded with that crap. I love sweets. I used to drink a lot, right?
Right.
I gave up drinking. That's sugar, all sugar,
That's
right?
pastries.
Well, it's an addiction. They say sugar is worse than cocaine as far as your brain being addicted to it.
I know them both, and that's not true.
Do you? I tell you a story. I never liked cocaine. I just thought it smelled good.
There we go. There we go.
We're heavyweights in here. You can't bring that shit.
He's doing dad jokes.
Put that bantamweight somewhere else.
Listen to me.
We're heavyweights in here.
Jokes for 11-year-olds.
Listen,
There's 11-year-olds.
tell your
I
guys
see
when they get
the
finished.
bridge is smoking right now. It's not burning, but it's smoking.
Turn on 93 and come to the fights. We can get you in the fights.
Yeah, I should
We gotta
try.
go to a live fight. Come, let's do it.
Yeah, let's try it. Sure.
I mean, there's like I said, the Barclays Center's putting some great fights on. The Garden's putting on Triple G and Danny Jacobs, which is going to be a great fight.
Yeah.
First, however many
That
rounds
Ortiz
left.
fight is Barclays, huh?
Yeah.
That's the Ortiz fight?
Yeah.
What
Danny Ortiz? Danny Ortiz.
No. Danny Garcia, bro. Danny.
Oh, Danny Garcia?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman.
Jared, one more
Should be a
thing.
great fight too.
Yeah.
What about the NBA? Where you at? Who's going to
Young,
win
exciting
it?
dude.
Who's going to win it this year?
Victor Ortiz.
Listen, the Knicks all the way.
Oh, come on. Who
I tell
really
you
is going to win it?
I'm a Knicks fan through and through.
Right.
I'm a Ranger fan, and I'm a Jets fan. Unfortunately, and listen, they got to turn it around.
But who's going to win? Do we have other teams besides the Cavs and the Warriors
New England
this year?
Listen, the Patriots are listen.
To win the Clippers looking good.
Yeah.
I think they might have the best record in the league.
Don't forget about the Sixers.
The Sixers. And then the Cavs just got Kyle, what's his name? Korver, I think?
Yeah.
That
was announced early this morning.
He is a sharp shooter.
Yeah, since he got in the league, nobody hit more three-pointers than him.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Cavs need, right?
I know my shit.
Sixers had him.
I don't know anything about
Sixers had him for a while.
They had him for a while when Iguodala was on the team.
Yeah, they did have him for a while, yeah. And then he went to Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta, and then he was somewhere else before Atlanta.
Yeah, he was somewhere else.
You guys are great. I really love this. Why don't, when I come in here, you guys be a little more respectful and talk about the fights like you're talking about basketball?
We can only talk about boxing so much, Jared.
What's up with that?
Oh, my God.
Boxing's hard to talk about, unless you're like Bert Sugar, like with the fucking hat.
I did a documentary with Bert Sugar.
Well, we'll talk about...
A boxing documentary.
We'll talk about boxing.
I had footage from the whole riots in Vegas from the Tyson Bite in Holyfield. I had pictures and put it all in a documentary. Me and Bert Sugar hung out for fucking 2 days at the Library Hotel.
When I grew up, the only thing I liked about
God
boxing was Larry Merchant saying savage things to fucking boxers after the fight.
Oh, Larry Merchant.
You ever see the clips on Larry Merchant just saying crazy shit to Tyson?
Well, you know what? I got to tell you something right about Larry Merchant. He never was in the ring. He didn't know about the game, what's going on there. And Mayweather got on his ass a little bit about it.
Yeah.
And rightly so.
He said you ain't never take a punch in your life.
And you heard with Larry Merchant. Larry was on the show with us.
Yeah.
He said, if I was 30 years young, I said, well, you know, a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're not.
You'll get your ass up.
Unfortunately, you're not, so shut up.
But you got to give him respect. He's 85 years old, Jer.
I know.
Larry's 85, still doing it.
Still yelling at young dudes on his lawn.
Still yelling and screaming. All right,
Get off my lawn and duck the right.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, bro. A fight, basketball game, or I will come over the table, people.
Let's go Knicks first.
Okay.
All right. I'm around this weekend. Let's go.
Okay.
Are they playing this weekend?
Sure.
Thursday or Sunday?
Yeah. Either day.
Okay.
All right, we're going to figure it out. Jerry Cooney from my hometown of Huntington, Long Island.
Boom!
It's me, Jerry, and Mariah Carey.
Ah, homegrown!
And Bill O'Reilly, right?
What happened to her?
Oh, no.
She messed up, huh, bro? That was cold. That was cold.
Yeah.
Listen, was that her or was that the crew? It might be the crew, right?
She tried to blame Dick Clark Productions for the mishap, but
I think Ryan Seacrest finally said, "Look, things happen when you're doing live stuff, right?"
Yeah.
Is that
but it's not so good when it happens to you.
I loved it. I was flipping around, and then we got a text like, "You got to see Mariah Carey," just like anyone else getting that text. And man, I was all in. I loved every second.
It was the most entertaining thing that happened at night.
And she looks pretty good now. 2016. And she looks good.
She looked a little smushed.
I thought she looks pretty.
I mean, I'll still give it to her, Jerry. Don't get me wrong. I'll still beat it up. I'll still, take it down for the count. I don't know how to say it.
She's from our area, though, man. We got to stick up for Mariah Carey.
I'll see you guys.
Right. Nah, she looks great. She looks great.
She's right.
I don't want beef with her now.
There goes Jerry Cooney.
Good to see you, sir.
What channel? 93?
93, baby.
At 6 o'clock? Let's do it.
Tell your son I said, what's up? He off at college, getting all the booty.
Pretty good, Jerry.
Like 6'1". Saw his son before that with a handsome young boy.
Yeah?
Yeah, he down there tearing things up.
What does your son do for a living, Jerry?
He's in school.
My son is in his first year at Lehigh University, bro.
Does he play sports?
Golfer. He hit the ball about 360 yards straight.
No.
Yeah.
Is he playing for the team?
No, he doesn't play on the team.
Is he really? What's his handicap?
He's down to like a 3.
Wow. Not
that's
living it up.
That's ordinary.
Is he going to try to do something with that?
No, he wants to be an engineer.
Right.
He wants to be an engineer, so he's working. And he works till 11, 12 o'clock at night. But he likes it.
Does he really hit it 360 yards?
Yeah. I hit 320, 300, 320, bro. See this here, bro?
God damn.
He hits it 320. 80 yards that way.
No way, bring it on, big fella. Bring it on. I'm with you. So long, guys.
I used the fairway.
I used to have to caddy for Clark Gillies, who had a long ball at the Huntington Crescent Club.
That man can play golf.
It was a nightmare. Right. He would always walk up to the caddy, where did my ball go? No one ever knew. He skied it. You couldn't even see it in the air. Wow. And we were trained, because that was my job for 12 years. I could see a ball off the tee from anyone. With him, it was ridiculous. And then all of a sudden, I would see him walking 2 fairways off to the right. I'm like, oh, okay, at least I know it's somewhere over there.
Yeah, but he's straightened it out. He's down to a scratch.
He was about a 5 or 6 when I used to caddy.
5 or 6. He ain't hitting off too many fairways. Because he's great at recovering.
He would crush it. He would have easy shots at the green, but he would have to pop them over a lot of trees because he was in other fairways.
Right now, I'm hitting the driver well. I hit my 3-wood 270.
Wow.
What's the big deal? Right?
That's pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
All right, Char, get out of here. Now he's giving me the finger.
Be good, Jeff.
Take it easy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Jerry Cooney for the first time in 2017.
He's always entertaining, man.
I love him. He punches people in here.
He hits hard.
You guys are lucky.
He has the biggest middies. You see how big his hands are?
He's just a happy. Look at him. He's just laughing in the hallway now. He doesn't even know where he's supposed to go. Look at him how he's quickly walking that way. He's late for his own show. You saw that, right?
Yeah. He went one way and then went the other way real fast.
Anyway.
Oh, man. That's
so
great.
we were going to talk about the Facebook video.
It's brutal. Now, what's the whole story? This white dude kidnapped these 4 black people?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I read.
People are outraged.
Outraged.
They're trying to say it's not a hate crime, though.
What state was it, first of all?
Chicago. Illinois.
What the hell is going on in Chicago?
And I think they knew this kid.
Chicago, get your shit together. Ever since Oprah and Obama left, what the fuck happened to that town?
I think it was rough before they left.
But they had Harpo. Harpo Studios always seemed great when I watched Oprah's show.
It's just gotten rougher. So it's been rough for a real long time now, huh?
I don't understand why the news makes something bigger than it is. Kid gets kidnapped by 4 black people. Right. Say it's a hate crime. Let's move on.
That's what it is.
Let's get to the lotto numbers.
Were
right?
they yelling white boy? What were they yelling to him? Like white boy and Trump or something?
But the news in the starts like the AP headline was like, one person abducts another, like they're just ambiguous, and that's what gets all these shitty news things going.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Just stand up. Hey,
beat around
hate
the bush.
crime, done.
Right.
Lotto numbers tonight, and then we go home. Go to sports.
Well, maybe they didn't kidnap him. Maybe he was the coach and they were the team.
The kid was retarded.
And he knew that.
It could have been a basketball. What?
The kid's retarded. He gets mad.
Oh, was he a slow kid?
Oh, yeah.
A little slow, and he knew those guys. Yeah. And they grabbed him in a stolen vehicle.
Yeah, yo,
I wasn't brought him back to this house.
It's not good. It's not good on any level.
It's fucking
And they
weird,
beat him up?
man.
Yeah, they beat him up pretty good.
They chopped his hair off.
Yeah. So they chopped his hair off?
To the point where it was bleeding because
they didn't do it right.
Because they know how to cut white people's hair?
They don't know how to cut that
I guess the scissors hit the scalp or something.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
They're cutting his clothes off.
There's my CNN World Star Hip Hop.
And how did they go to school with him? How do they know him?
I don't know. Lewis, what do you know about this?
Lewis, all right, come on, Lewis.
I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of avoid these things.
I know you do.
I do, though.
But fucking Vincent D'Onofrio, you jump right into.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's like... No, I mean, there's plenty of other people that are all about it and will get all riled up over this stuff.
This is crazy.
I didn't understand. Obviously, it's a horrible, horrible situation.
Was it girls, two girls involved?
Two girls, two guys. Two girls, two guys.
Ah, so it was a double date?
The one girl was cute.
I'm surprised you don't know about this.
I know, I saw some of it, though. I was just too laughing. I was laughing at Twitter and stuff. Go ahead. Tell me what you...
I was waiting to watch the video because I wanted to see what you thought, because there are people saying that it's not a hate crime.
Oh, it's a hate crime.
Which doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
But it's like black newscasters saying that it's not a hate crime.
Was saying that.
Oh, right. Don Lemon?
Which I didn't understand.
He's still drunk from New Year's Eve.
Don Lemon really made a mess out of himself.
Why would you do that if you're Don Lemon?
Did you see?
You're on CNN. Why are you like?
And then you want to be
trying to get your nipple pierced in New Orleans during New Year's?
That really rubbed you the wrong way, didn't it?
He's got like a tacky watch, look like Cedric the Entertainer watch.
Oh no!
All right, let's see the video. Let's see some of the videos. Play it.
Really?
Yeah.
That ain't your blood, bro.
His ass.
Sorry. Yo, bro, great. Why y'all? Turn your goof ass around. Turn your goof ass. Cut. Hey, Trump, bitch.
They want him to say "fuck Donald Trump." What?
The tape ain't good.
They tie him up, cut his clothes in there with the knife.
Why y'all?
Past that, though.
This shit infuriates me.
It makes me so angry.
Oh, God. It's horrible. And, I mean, you're not smart if you're Facebook Living this, too, by the way.
Wait, the guy's now in the hospital?
According to police,
well, at least
the man
Obama
who has special needs had been reported missing. He reportedly went to visit a friend and ended up in a stolen vehicle, which brought him to the Chicago apartment where the attack occurred. It is unclear, though, how long he was held or
lock their asses up. Lock them up.
I want them buried.
Lock them up.
You're pissed off, Louis?
It's infuriating. It really is infuriating. Do you... I mean, this is going to sound all blacky and shit, but do you feel like, as a black person, it's like, come on, yo.
Well, as like, a Leo, I feel.
No, but really, when you see stuff like this going down and just the racial tension in America is so high right now.
I get it. I don't
just
feel
such
like
an ignorant thing to do.
It's sad to see, but I don't feel like there's any correlation to me. But I just seem like it's just ignorant people doing dumb shit, and they're going to get their ass locked up.
Who's that?
Yeah, B. She pressed those boobies against that glass for a nugget.
Every black girl knows Sherrod.
They love me, man.
They love
Making a community.
Wow.
But yeah, these guys need to go to jail. The girls, everybody go to jail. I can't wait for them to be in jail. And it looks like how's it not a hate crime? It seems like it was racially motivated.
Hell yeah.
They're yelling Donald Trump.
The news analysts were saying it's because of the political season that they did it.
Yeah, I don't care what season it is.
Yeah, it's
still a hate crime.
It's still a hate crime.
Yeah, winter, spring, summer, fall.
People are too smart for their own good. Hate crime, go to jail, moving on, let's go.
It's
yeah, they did it because it was a white dude. Would they do that to a black dude and say fuck Donald Trump and the whole thing? No. Why? Because it's race motivated.
Exactly.
It's like, stop being, come on, man. Come on, man. I need to be the sheriff.
A lot of people say the outrage if it was 4 white guys and the victim was black.
It would have exploded.
It would have been a historical piece.
It would have been 10 years.
There would have been a mural outside of this building.
It would have been the Rodney King tapes. It would have been the Rodney King tapes.
Oh my God.
Forget it.
At least they gave this guy a haircut. Rodney King ain't get no haircut.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They tried to give Reginald Denny a haircut, though.
Yeah, they fucked up his hairline.
A little bit.
But yeah, this is ignorant shit. There's ignorant people out there. And it's not like young and dumb. It's the worst kind of dumb.
And look at the two guys. They both look a little slow, though.
Which one's the guys?
Looking slow. They're looking. Look at them. They're looking scary mean right there.
They look adorable. They look like they're doing a mannequin challenge.
The mannequins nobody wants, though.
They do not scare me. I'm not scared by fucking 4 Raven Simones.
Jesus.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
What school they go to? Hip Hop High? Yeah, these kids need to go to jail, man. The parents too. Listen, we're the parents. How old are these kids?
Like late teens, and then one's 24, I believe.
Oh, 24, you done.
You gotta go.
You got to go.
I believe one 24-year-old, and then the rest are teenagers.
And
but
24 was a girl.
high teens, like 18, 19.
But here's the sad thing. Nobody's going to get rehabilitated from this. It's
Not at
going to
all.
be worse.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to get locked up.
Yeah,
But you got, is it the answer?
No. Those kids certainly needed a few timeouts when they were growing up.
A couple, I would say.
Yeah. Not to mention Chicago's a war zone right now.
Yeah.
It's basically The Wire.
They're
going
lucky
on
they're
in
not my
Chicago.
neighbors. I'd call the cops on them immediately.
Chicago over there. Chicago's not doing well.
No.
There's a lot of gunplay. They pulled the knife on a kid. It was just. How did they know the dude? How did they know each other? Do you know that? Did they go to school together? Or
Like I said, I mean, I know just some basic facts about this.
that's Opie's worst nightmare, by the way. This is one of his fucking nightmares coming to life. Then they tape my mouth. Can you imagine? They touched my face.
I didn't see one bag of Purell in the whole fucking place. No one had Purell.
It would be horrifying.
The guy was eating hot nuts, and then he touched my face. One guy was eating Dipsy Doodles and touched my hand. He wouldn't accept the fist pump. He wanted a handshake.
Excuse me, but I demand that you release me immediately. I have a radio show to do. I have to be there in 20 minutes.
Oh, these kids gotta go, man. You gotta go.
Gotta go. They're gonna go for a long time. Up to 30 years, I think.
Good.
We'll see what happens.
You can't, kidnap and then torture fucking people live on Facebook.
And you think the kid cares about Trump? If he's slow?
No. I don't know who Trump is.
So he's just representing all whitey. Right?
And if he really cared about Trump, would he put himself in a position to be kidnapped by 4 Raven Simones?
I doubt he was wearing some Make America Great.
No, I don't think
they're animals.
I would be surprised if he's a huge Trump supporter.
They probably snatched him when he was playing that Pokemon Go. That's how they get him now.
Right.
Little jellyheads wearing a Hot Pocket t-shirt walking around. Of course they're going to snatch him up.
You got Giants, Green Bay.
It's a toss-up, Opie.
Come on,
It's
Green
a toss-up.
Bay.
I want Green Bay to win that, but the Giants are looking
good.
Damn good.
The Giants are going to crush Green Bay.
Yeah.
You think the Giants are going to crush Green Bay?
Anybody want to take some action? I started at 1,000.
No.
Who wants to start?
You started 1,000 for that? For taking the Giants?
I just like to temper people's arguments down. No, at 1,000 people start.
I just believe in my.
I just
believe in my team more than I believe in my pockets.
I can't hear you over the 1,000. Just tell me 1,000.
You go 1,000.
Can I borrow
I go
1,000?
1,000. It separates all the bullshit. Those fake like little sportscasters.
Yeah.
He ran 32 yards. He runs away.
Yeah.
When you say 1,000.
Listen, can I borrow 1,000, then bet 1,000 against you?
We could double it.
All right, let's do it.
Are you a Giants fan?
I'm a Giants fan, yeah.
Boo!
I used to cook for Jeremy Shockey back in the day.
Oh, Shocky's my boy. I hung with him in Vegas.
Fuck,
That's my people.
In his house, fucking Vita Guerrero walking around just a smoke show.
Shocky's a cool dude, man.
Vita's.
What makes him cool?
He's just down to earth.
Hang out with Ricky Williams and smoke weed and play
We hung out
Halo all
for
day.
hours drinking in Vegas.
Yeah.
And, it was great.
He goes, it was gay.
He's got the motherfucker is this beast.
I was at a New Year's party with him. I introduced my brother. My brother's like fucking Doogie Howser. He's a fucking idiot. I mean, he's a cardiologist, but he's got no social skills. It's like talking to a speak and spell.
It's like talking to an Alexa.
Yeah. So my brother's like, how you doing? You're friends with my brother. He's like, yeah. He goes, what do you do? He goes, I play football. He goes, oh, wow, that's really cool. Like on a team?
What a fucking idiot.
He goes, I play for the New York Giants. Carl, who the fuck is this person? I'm like, that's my brother, Doogie Howser. Don't worry about it.
What does he know?
I ended up, my brother threw up on his girlfriend's handbag later. Oh, it was a mess of a night.
What does he know besides medicine?
My brother?
Yeah, what's his thing?
Not a lot, man. I mean, he dated a couple girls.
And you guys got the exact same parents?
Yeah.
So you got a lot of personality, and you're saying he doesn't have much.
But we're like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger and twins. Like, he got everything. Like, the brains, the discipline. I was born with glasses and bald and shit. Fucking
came out the womb with glasses on.
Teeth. I was born with bad credit. He was a fucking mess.
Hey, what?
When I was 11 years old, no bullshit.
Yeah.
My grandfather, God rest his soul, he saved my life. My grandfather, 11 years old, he comes up to me and says, Carl, come here. He says, your mother and your grandmother keep telling you you're special. I'm going to do you a favor. You're not special. Your brother, he's special. He said, either you learn how to cook or fix refrigerators, because that's what you can do. That's your speed.
How old were you?
11.
Oh, that's not right. That's not right.
He pulls me back. Right. He pulls me back. He looks at me again. He goes, I'll never forget this conversation. He turns around and he goes, I'm going to do you a bigger favor. Looks like you're not going to be big. Just cook. He went to the Chinese restaurant down the street and paid them to give me a job.
At 11?
At 12. He waited a year.
Yeah.
At 12, I was making egg rolls.
Oh, shit.
By the time I was 17, I was making $60,000.
He saved your life.
When my brother graduated from Harvard, he's sitting in his Sears fucking brown suit with his clip-on tie. Never talks to me after that. He just goes like this. He pulls my sweater. He goes, I told you he was special. After all those years, saved my life. Now, all the kids I grew up with,
let me ask
that they were telling everybody when they were 11 they're going to be a fucking astronaut, they're dead.
Yeah.
Or locked up.
But let me ask you something. What was your dream? What did you want to be?
He didn't know.
I don't think I was smart enough to dream that way. You know what I mean? Like, I would just say whatever my brother said. My brother's like, and he was like, I want to be a doctor. I'm like, yeah, doctor. I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, Spike, we're going to be Dr. Spike.
He's like, and then like my brother, he had like a military kick. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's like, oh yeah, we're soldiers. I'm like, yeah, it's soldiers. But he'd always make me like a private. You know what I mean? And he made me shave my head. Because he's smart. He was like a fucking Jedi next to me. If my brother stared at me long enough, he'd be like, I poked my own fucking eye out. They're 3 times as smart as me.
And what does he do now?
He's a cardiothoracic surgeon.
Jesus. Damn. That's right, you told me that.
Harvard, Brown, he's a machine.
Nice.
What's his specialty with the heart?
He does congenital heart defects for kids under 10. Fucking.
He's a hero too.
Oh my God, he's a hero.
Yeah. You a piece of shit, Carl.
he deals with kids that have less than 10% chance to live. He's like the fucking Grim Reaper.
He's like the last hope.
He's the last hope for fucking. And he's
how many
house?
And what's his batting average in that world?
He's got a lot of bodies, man. Oh shit! There's a lot of little baby shoes hanging on rear wheel.
Oh my God! Really?
Oh yeah, he's got a bag of baby shoes up.
But he's the last hope guy.
And he's the best.
But he saves a lot, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but a lot of kids just fucking...
Because it's hard. It's not easy if you got less than 10% chance of survival.
Yeah, but
how does he live with that?
Stone cold. Stone fucking cold. And I love it. And my mother keeps like, my shitty relatives, my favorite. My shitty fat Cuban relatives show up.
Yeah.
And they ask for free medical advice. And they don't realize they're dealing with a fucking cyborg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My brother's like,
you're a dead man.
Let me see your blood work and everything. He's like, I wouldn't make long-term plans. Wow. I'm like, see? You fat fuck. Leave him alone.
Carl, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
If you're dealing with kids that are dying all the time, 10% chance... You have to lack human emotions, I think.
Yeah, you got to shut it off.
Is he a bit on the spectrum? Not that everyone on the spectrum. Okay.
I don't think that you can perform at a level that he does without being on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Really?
I think most talented people, even chefs and shit, like those super guys, they're all jellyheads. You know what I mean? They're all like, they're not normal.
Right. That's why they do one thing great.
They're lacking somewhere else. They're lacking.
Right. Like when I'm cooking, like when I see like these guys that are just on another level, and I see them on the way they're cooking, I'm like, that guy's autistic in a way. You know what I mean? I see a producer, a guy that, like, when I was a kid, these DJs, they weren't tough. They were like weirdos, but they were the best.
Now, here's my question to you. Now, when your brother's having, his bedside manner, does he interact with these kids before and after? What is that like?
And, like, the kids fall in love with him and shit. It's awful.
So he's good with the kids and stuff socially.
Yeah, but it's a trained thing.
Right.
You learn bedside manner is not real. That's not him. That's something that's trained. He knows how to make people calm.
Right.
He can give a fuck. He's going to go to golf at 3. You know what I mean? But you don't know that. You don't feel that.
Right. As long as you don't feel it.
He operates on a higher frequency.
Wow.
You know?
For little kids, boy.
Put that tweet up there, by the way. Lewis, you're getting hammered on Twitter again.
Yeah, this guy.
You're getting hammered again. We fucked up with the whole...
second time this week.
We fucked up bad earlier this week.
Well, they played good. They lost games, but they still played hard.
They still played good. And I wonder if...
Wait, I want to read the tweet. It says Lewis doesn't know anything about football. The Lions look good. They've lost 3 games in a row.
Did I say they look great? Did I say they were going to win the fucking game? No. I said they were going to keep up and it was going to be close.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Unless you got $1,000.
Call in. That's all I ask. Call in. Let's do this.
Really? All right.
Lewis was getting hot.
Please, let's go, man.
So, Green Bay and the Giants. You're picking Green Bay over the Giants, Lewis?
Yes, sir. But I'll tell you this right now. If the Giants can pull this shit off, get out the fucking way. That's all I'm going to say.
I fear them the most.
I fear the Giants the most.
As a Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot we got a couple Cowboys fans here.
Yeah.
And then, what are the, did we do all the games? I think we're missing one.
Dolphins, Steelers.
Oh, that's the only one. Yeah, we didn't do that one. Yes, and then the last game is Dolphins, Steelers this
Pittsburgh.
Week.
Everybody's saying Pittsburgh on this
Pittsburgh's got that.
Yeah. All right, we're going to find out on Monday if you're right. Damn, I'm more interested in Carl and his brother and the dynamics there.
Oh, he was awesome.
Is he a lot taller than you?
We look exactly the same. Pull up Dr. George Ruiz, and you'll see it. It looks like me with a bow tie. It's the funniest shit you ever see. Right there. But here he comes. But go to image. There he is.
There he is. Yes. He's you cleaned up with dreams.
It's a put together. It's a put together Carl.
Shit.
Carl.
He looked like you dipped in success. He's you with books.
How much older is he?
2 years.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
You know how hard it was, growing up? I come home and I'm like, Ma, I learned how to, like, make a cake today. She's like, your brother's levitating in the fucking living room. I'm like, fuck this dude. Get hit by a car, you fucking weirdo. Freak show.
There he is.
Was he straight A's? One of those kids that fucking school came easy?
A's were, he got an A just by showing up. The kid was just, he was magna cum laude, whatever that is, at Brown.
Yeah.
That's you.
With this rose gold champagne gun.
I mean, that's not going to help your cause. Although I'd rather hang out with you than your brother.
Yeah.
What's that picture again? It's the champagne gun or something?
That's for when you go to strip clubs. And you just mow them down good.
How are you guys related? Your brother's wearing a...
That's an official rose gold strip club champagne gun.
I need one.
When I show up with that and 100 pounds worth of dollar bills.
Yes, we got it.
God. If you follow us
I'm the doctor.
If you follow us on Twitter at Opie Show, you can see Carl with his champagne gun and his brother in a bow tie.
Wow.
Saving lives.
Look at that vintage Masters tournament hat. That's a good one.
How is that possible, man?
Your brother looked like he's just straight and narrow. Like
he's unbelievable. Never drinks, no drugs.
He's married?
Married to a colonel who's an OBGYN trauma surgeon.
Damn. Trauma surgeon for pussies.
They're in
the army.
Their paycheck looks like they win the lotto every week. They're celebrating.
When you got to put together a vagina, you got to
hear them tell jokes to each other. Though it's like someone hitting your teeth with a hammer. Fucking awful.
These are two serious people.
Yeah, no mitochondria. Like, what the fuck was that? That wasn't even funny.
These are two serious individuals.
Wow. And they're super smart. And the kids, I mean, my nieces, I love them, but they're weird.
What makes them weird?
They're too smart. One, the kid's hair's falling out and your fucking brain is running. Oh, yeah, they're so smart.
What kind of smart?
Like, they do everything. Like, I bought her fucking Legos. By the time I go out to have a cigarette, the fucking thing's built. I'm like, fucking put a leash and put that thing in a cage. It's fucking not even normal.
Like, enjoy it a little bit.
My kid's fucking he doesn't know how to tie his shoes. My kid's 12. He cries when he doesn't have a fucking, he'll walk around with shit in his hand because there's no paper, there's no toilet paper. Meanwhile, these kids over there are fucking bending spoons and shit, and everybody's clapping. It's a fucking nightmare.
How do you guys come out of the same fucking womb?
He took all the nutrients. 2 years early.
Let me tell you something. I was very young.
He didn't leave anything for Carl.
Zero. It looked like a plug the Bronx in the 70s.
I was very young when I realized that my brother
on the Cross Bronx Expressway.
It was graffiti on a wall with Carl.
Nothing left.
My parents. I was very young when I realized my parents knew that I was lost.
Well, at least somebody gave you direction.
My grandfather, I think my grandfather just didn't want me to be incarcerated and shit and deal with that. He didn't really care. He's like, don't trip up George with your bullshit, Carl. You know what I mean? Just go make fucking egg rolls, you talking donkey, and fucking, let's concentrate on George.
I'd much rather hang out with you than your brother.
I used to tell, my brother would be talking to them, and they're all listening, and I'd be like, I think I want to be an astronaut. They're like, fucking mouth breathers, shut up. They used to put me in the basement. I was in the basement the whole fucking time, just coming up with devious shit.
Do you guys get along?
Me and my brother, yeah.
You found success. Two separate roads, but you still found success your way.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's America.
There's a TV show right there.
There's a
TV show.
So my brother, when he was
there's the publicity shot. Carl with a champagne gun.
Dude, when I go out with my brother, I just make him nuts. Like, I love to shoplift and shit, especially with him. Like, you're walking around D.C., he's in a boat. He looks like over Redenbacher, right? So he's walking around. You could steal anything walking around with him.
Will you stop stealing shit just for the shit?
It's just training. Just training. Because one day you might have to do it. For real.
Carl's brother looks like the other scientist in Pacific Rim. Not Charlie Day, but the other guy.
Right, the other dude.
Wow, good fucking pull.
And he got married.
Yeah.
Before, because in medicine, he's a big fucking deal. You know what I mean?
The other dude. That dude.
Close enough.
Yeah.
I see it.
He got married. I remember when he got married, it was like, God, get married, George. You're fucking hopeless. You're a fucking nerd. You should get married when you're 7. Who cares? Nobody cares about you. But then he's like a sex symbol in the hospital.
I believe it.
Because he's a big deal. So all these smoke show nurses. And I'm like, George, why the fuck can you just divorce and just let's start up again?
No, see, first you told him to get married, then you told him to get divorced. I'm glad your brother don't listen to your advice.
He doesn't listen to anything. He thinks I'm a Neanderthal.
Yes.
How much does he pull in?
Close to $1 million.
Nice.
Like his wife, the same thing.
Nice.
No stress.
Dr. George.
It's definitely stressful. You got to go in there and save lives.
He's not stressed. You're stressed. He's not.
So it's not. He's not affected the same way.
He's not affected the same way. Look at him. Look at him. That's him right there. Taking a call from me right here.
Is that video?
That's me calling and asking for Western Union.
Man.
Yeah, that's a video. You got to hear him talk.
That means hear him talk on that video?
Yeah, we got to hear him talk.
Oh my God.
Cleveland Clinic, boys.
Ruiz. I'm one of the members of the Advanced Heart Failure team, the director of the Pulmonary Hypertension Unit here at MedStar Heart Institute. Well, I'm the son of immigrants. My mother immigrated from Cuba. My father immigrated from Colombia. They met at night school learning English.
Oh, he's blown off the brother.
No one talks about me.
Heroes.
I have the brother.
It's like talking about cancer.
Next to nothing. And were able to provide me with an education and always were supportive.
Yeah, because
I don't know that anyone pushed me, but a lot of people supported me. So I'm the end result of lots of people cheering me on.
Me working.
There were really only 2 options.
He's a nail biter.
Doctor or lawyer. And I liked going to the doctor more than I liked visiting lawyers. So ended up liking and falling in love with being a doctor.
How many bow ties does he have?
All of them.
There's a different bow tie.
I mean, holy Louis Farrakhan.
So this is really a lifelong dream of mine. Come to work every day, try to help people.
Don't mention a Carl.
Nothing.
You don't exist.
Nothing. I'm a ghost.
I didn't mention you.
I would swear I was listening to an only child.
Yeah. And so it was like growing up as an only child too.
I would swear that guy has no siblings.
If they could have put me, if they could have put me in a fucking dog crate in the basement, they would have.
He seemed like he got the best of both his parents, and he wasn't, held down by another sibling.
No, because they had me working, making egg rolls, bro. They got me out of the picture quick.
They wanted you out of the fucking picture.
They're like, this kid eats rocks. This kid eats rocks. Get him away from the golden child. Get him away quick.
Wow. They knew he was the meal ticket for everybody.
Holy shit.
I buried one of this when he was graduating from Brown undergrad.
Yeah.
We looked exactly the same at that point. And this little Asian girl.
Oh no!
And it's a brown party, and you got girls in brown. The guys at Brown and the girls at Brown almost look exactly the same.
Okay,
like the smarter you get, the uglier everybody is together, right? Oh shit! So these like he-she's are fucking running around everywhere. But there was this one girl. She was kind of cute. She's like all drunk. She's like, "Hey George,"
saying it to you,
to me. She's like, "I just want to tell you, this is the best 4 years." 5 minutes later, I'm finger banging her in somebody's closet.
No.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
And she thinks it's
on my
George.
brother. The next day, I'm with my parents and everybody. There's all the families up there because it's graduation.
Right.
And my brother's ignoring the shit out of her. He doesn't know nothing.
Right.
And the girl goes, you know what? You're a monster. This is my brother. My brother being like a fucking super nerd. He said, what the hell did you do?
He knew you did.
Carl, what the hell are you doing?
You was like, smell my finger.
I'm like, I crushed it, George. What are we going to do? He's like, you're disgusting. You're disgusting and you're an embarrassment. And you've always been an embarrassment. So, wow. Oh my God. Wow. Every vacation I would do something crazy.
Yeah.
And then, but then that's it. He met Katie and, Katie touched it. They were married in a half hour.
Good. They seem like they worked well together.
Oh, it's like it's the way you want to get married. It's like a business transaction. Everybody knows everything's above board. Everything is perfect.
It's like two companies coming together.
Yeah, like
you need a product, so you have a baby. There's your product.
Right. They got the 3 girls. They eat raw vegetables all fucking day.
Boom.
$500 sneakers. Everybody's happy.
No boys in that family.
No boys. No boys. And my kids are stepkids, so. But if I would have had a kid, it would have probably came out a fucking lizard or something.
I'm sure it would have been fine. All right. Speaking of Carl and restaurants, what are you promoting there, Carl? The Mad Cube and Carl Ruiz on Twitter.
I'm cooking all weekend. If you guys want to come see me.
Okay. Wait.
If you mention the show, it's an extra $45. I'll be at Marie's in Chatham.
Okay.
My wife will be at Pop's Diner.
Shouldn't I say Carl Ruiz?
You say whatever you want.
Well, how do you pronounce it?
I say Ruiz.
Well, how about you correct me?
Why? You're a celebrity.
Oh, Jesus.
I saw what you did to Vincent Tucker. I'm fucking kidding.
You're just sitting there letting me mispronounce your name.
I'm on the right side of wrong, bro. I'm not saying the goddamn.
It's the white way to say it. He's saying it like a white man would say.
It feels good. It feels, I feel what?
That's what I feel, but Carl Ruiz.
Ruiz.
R-U-I-Z. Fucking correct me, you asshole.
Oh, no way, bro. You've been on radio forever.
Show respect.
I show respect.
He's a made man. He's a good fella.
All right. Should we take a little break now? Let's do that. We'll be back.
Yeah?
Opie Radio is back.
I watched that stupid show where they take a couple to try to buy a house, and they look at 3 houses, and then they figure out what's in their budget.
With Chip?
Yeah, that might be. It's on the Travel Channel.
What do you mean, might be? Chip and, what's her name? Where they show them like 3 houses, and, then they pick the one, and then Chip is the goofball, and then his wife is like the serious one.
That might be it.
That show makes
she
me
has
mad.
long dark hair.
It does make you mad, right?
Because it's like in the middle of America. It's like,
it's in Waco, Texas.
My budget's $120,000, but I want a pool. I'm like, you should be happy you're alive, you fuck.
Well, I've seen ones where they're like in Florida, and they're like, oh look, it's right by the water, and then they show you the backyard. It's a short, like 6-foot backyard, and it's on a shitty canal.
Yeah.
It's not on the water at all. And they're like, this one's $400,000. Well, we don't know if we can afford that.
Have you ever seen An Idiot Abroad?
Yeah, of course.
I'm over here.
I love that show.
Yeah, we love that show. But we're talking about is it Chip? What's the name of the show? I forgot.
I gotta look it up.
Flipping houses or...
No, it's not a house flipping thing.
What?
It's just, it's taking a couple around trying to find their dream house.
Their dream beach house?
It's everywhere. It's never in the same spot.
Does anyone know the name of the show? It's driving me nuts.
House Hunters?
House Hunters?
House Hunters.
Oh, with the couple who's getting divorced?
My lottery dream home. What are we talking? Fixer Upper with Chip and Joanne? Joanna Gaines?
I think it's the House Hunter one.
Is it these two?
No, you're talking about the blondie, right?
Yeah, the blonde real estate agent that takes you around.
Wait, isn't that the one that had the problems?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Aren't they getting...
They had beef. Yeah, they had beef. And then they did that phony public appearance together outside some coffee shop and gave the awful hug.
Right.
And kissed goodbye. And everybody's like, oh, look at this phony shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what are those two? Are they trying
Because he had an affair. Well, they broke up and then he started banging the nanny. They had another hot nanny situation.
There you
can't do that.
Gotta go ugly.
You gotta go ugly, you gotta go old, you gotta go Jamaican.
Gotta go ugly.
There they go. That's them.
Hold on there, Roland. I didn't know you wanted to talk.
Allegedly.
I watch that show all the time. They're getting divorced.
Yeah,
he yells at her sometimes.
No, really?
He goes, "You're going over a budget. Fix your budget." She's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Do you
I sensed it.
Do you watch Chip and Joanna Gaines?
No, I see all the other house shows.
She's a cutie, though. She's a cutie.
But Chip and Joanna, that's the #1 show, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Boston.
Wait, Chip and Joanna is who?
You know.
Suits.
The other two.
Here, we'll go back to it. Fixer Upper. These two.
Oh, these two. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we, as a family, we enjoy that show, Carl.
Oh, my goodness.
Carl Ruiz.
The Treehouse guy is really good, too.
Oh, yeah. I like
My
the
brother
Treehouse.
watches all this shit.
I can't watch the Treehouse show because I want a treehouse badly, so it drives me nuts.
You should have one already.
I can't have a treehouse in New York City.
Not in a city, but whatever you got out in the other fucking house.
My back cave.
Yeah.
My underground lair.
I can't wait to get the
I would
hell
love
out
a
of here.
treehouse. God, I would love a treehouse.
They build the best ones on there, too.
I would just nap in there, have a nice TV, a little fridge.
That dude's never been on the show? The Treehouse guy?
No, he's been really busy, but we've been trying to get him. He's always traveling.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you seen some of those tree houses they've built?
Have I? I think I saw damn near every episode.
Why the fuck would you live in your house?
I would never go back to the house.
It's all Swiss Family Robinson shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're in a tree with some luxuries.
They got the toilet.
A pull elevator to bring you up.
Because every guy, bro, once you're married and shit, no matter how big your house is, you want to go live in a box away from your wife. My buddy.
Look at these shits.
My buddy collects Ferraris. He has every Ferrari you could ever imagine.
Right.
Yeah.
He lives in his fucking garage.
Yeah.
His house looks like you can graduate from it.
I would live in these things. I know there's not a lot of room, but look at them.
Yeah, what's his name again? The Treehouse dude.
I just can't
Nelson's son, right? The Nelson
his
family?
son is taking over. He's teaching his son how to do everything.
Yeah, his son's been on a lot of episodes.
How do they know the tree ain't gonna fall?
Treehouse Masters.
Because he talks to it. He stands in the middle of the forest and talks to him.
Are you fucking serious?
And he wrote the best book, too. He wrote a book about
He's not talking to the trees for real.
No, but in his mind.
He communicates with the trees.
What do you mean he's teaching his son? If you don't know how to fucking build a tree house.
No, but this is not a tree house you build in a backyard with your friends.
Did you just make
I
that
understand,
up?
But
It's got working toilets.
He stands there, he goes, they're speaking to me.
He's just got televisions that disappear and it's like, what is this?
Yeah.
So he talked to the tree?
Stop it with the talk to the tree.
He does talk to the tree, though.
You got to go to a mind hospital, bro. That shit doesn't make sense.
And the tree said, "We are Groot."
He talks.
All right, we got someone saying that all these shows are bullshit. I think the house hunting shows are bullshit. Let's go to Mark in Texas. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, buddy.
Yep.
Hey, first time, long time. You know the whole bullshit. My sister, one of her best friends was on that House Hunters show. It was the House Hunters Abroad, where I guess they go international locations, and they already had bought their house before they even did the show. They buy the house, and then the show comes in and finds the story. And they pick out a couple other houses and go around, and then they make believe that, you know.
Dirty.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Dirty.
Oh, TV producers, man.
Just like the helicopters on The Apprentice.
Oh, man.
Smoke and mirrors.
That is fucked up.
That Apprentice is unwatchable.
Yeah, it kind of is. You see Trump's tweets about it? Thank you, Mark. Let me read these tweets from Trump. I mean, do you like this shit, or are you worried that he should be focusing on America and not some dumb TV show?
He's got time.
Where are you at with this shit?
But the thing is, listen, I think this is refreshing.
I'm with you there. Very refreshing.
Number one. Number two, fucking who cares? Yeah. He's a 70-year-old man.
You don't want to piss off Mark Burnett when he's got all those other tapes that are allegedly...
It's too late. He's the president.
You know how many times I watched Love and Hip Hop and wondered, what does Obama think? Is he down for everything that's going on Love and Hip Hop?
You don't think it's a little petty?
I gotta tell you,
let him do what he's doing.
America's middle name is fucking petty. This is
I agree. We're all petty.
We're wholesale.
I agree.
Petty factory.
Fuck, you might be turning me on this.
You know,
he's a bit thin-skinned.
He is thin-skinned, just like Americans are.
Yep,
a bit narcissistic.
Yeah, so it's just like us. Like we won't even talk about this for 5 minutes about these people getting shot in the airport.
We did.
Show a sick puppy. Fucking everybody in America crying. Give $1,000 to the fucking dog. It's crazy. Well, this is a life that we live, and you know what? We're a celebrity-driven country. We got a celebrity president, and he's keeping us busy. He's keeping us busy with this nonsense.
Thank you.
And you know why we have Trump as president, right?
Because of D'Onofrio.
Because of God's prayers.
Any other guesses?
What?
Someone started this a long time ago.
The wiener?
Not the wiener.
All right.
Mr. Rob. Was it Rob? Rob Ford? Up there in Canada?
Oh,
he's the OG.
That's where this began.
Right?
That's where this began a long time ago.
Yeah, he was smoking crack up there in the T-Dot.
If there wasn't a Rob Ford, I don't know if we would have had a Trump.
You might be right.
Rob Ford paved the way.
You might have a point.
I watched little by little people turn to vote for Trump quietly in the suburbs.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'd be standing there and it's the white people's fault. You know why? Because some crazy little hippie lady would go into my Wegmans and start screaming about not eating eggs and not hormone-free beef. And I see all these people with the shopping carts just like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's that petty.
Yeah.
He got elected because people couldn't take this nonsense.
Yeah. Right. There was a lot of fuck this shit kind of voting.
I would look at these wealthy white people's faces like, fuck this shit. I can't listen to this lady crying about beef and shit. Like, it's the little things.
Do you think the hardcore supporters are bummed out that he's not really draining the swamp?
I think the hardcore supporters of him,
and now they're
didn't vote for him as much as they voted to stop whatever the fuck was going on.
Right, I agree with you there.
Yeah. I don't think they're politically savvy. I don't think they're watching the news 24/7. They don't care. They don't care.
Right. Well, this is what Trump tweeted about The Apprentice. Okay.
This should be good.
It's only 2 weeks out from being the actual president, and he's bothered by The Apprentice.
And then he puts Snooki in her place.
Right. And it says, wow, the ratings are in, and Arnold Schwarzenegger got swamped or destroyed by comparison to the ratings machine DJT.
Yes!
Gotta love him.
A good old American shit talker.
And then so much more, ... meaning, you know, he ran out of characters.
Yeah.
So much for being a movie star, and that was season 1 compared to season 14. Now compare him to my season 1. But who cares? He supported Kasich and Hillary.
Oh, my God. He's taking shots because he didn't support him in the presidential race?
He said the same thing about Rousey. You see his tweet about Rousey?
Oh, Ronda Rousey? Did he say she got knocked out because she voted the wrong way?
Wait, did I see that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it.
He's incredible. The shit he says is incredible.
Glad to see that Ronda Rousey lost her championship fight last night. Was soundly beaten. Not a nice person.
Oh, shit. Dude. Holy shit. I gotta get a tweet from the press.
He's a monster.
Oh man, God. That's great.
But you know what?
This dude is heavy-handed.
But think of the alternative, right? John Kerry,
right,
on a bicycle, You know what I mean? With a bunch of French people. You know what I mean? Driving around. Americans can't relate to that.
Yeah, they're not feeling
You get some guy in Texas, he all of a sudden, first of all, he's on Twitter now, because he never was before.
Yeah.
Now he's on Twitter going, Donald Trump just told Arnold Schwarzenegger to go fuck himself. And they high-five each other.
Yeah, they
and
do.
they go fucking tickle their sister. It's fucking America.
Well, Schwarzenegger tweeted back, there's nothing more important than the people's work, real Donald Trump. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you'll work for all of...
Exactly.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
That's why
he's all of the American people as aggressively as you worked for your ratings, he added.
Well, Arnold's Republican.
So no, I know.
Barely.
Yeah, but
he ran Republican.
He's still got to toe that line.
Yeah.
But he didn't vote. But he supported Hillary.
Yeah, he said Trump.
In Kasich on the other side, then he did Kasich.
He's with the Kasich crew.
Right. Oh, what a boring response.
Trump is owning it. Trump has more Twitter followers than the New York Times has readers.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
He's laughing all the way to the bank.
People are really worried that someone's going to get his Twitter account, though.
I was
hack into his Twitter account and just fucking quickly get some fucking atom bomb tweets out there.
All the people doing the hacking is his boy, so he's safe, right? Russia ain't going to mess with his Twitter.
I was worried. It's a real concern now. They're like, how are we going to, nail down his Twitter account and make sure it's squeaky, not clean, safe, right. Obviously safe from hackers.
He'll have to move over to the POTUS account.
I think you already said he's not going to do that.
He's not doing anything.
And then I'm also hearing he's flying back and forth.
Yeah, from New York to D.C. all the time.
Now it's coming out that he's flying back and forth because he's figured out it's only an hour.
He's going to be in New York all the time.
So he's going to fly back and forth.
Fucking let him do what he's a president.
Day.
Why not?
We live in this city. When Obama comes every once in a while, it's a nightmare. Now imagine every day.
I love it. I love it.
I mean, I do Subway, so I don't give a fuck.
I was talking to this guy. I mean, this guy, the third grader, must have been Harvard for this guy. I was down south, and I said, what do you think about Trump? He says, well, I'll tell you one thing. He went on TV, he said he was going to win, and he won. He's a winner. I said, fucking, I can't argue with that guy.
Yeah.
I can tell him a bunch of New York shit that I know, but that don't mean nothing. Trump is still tweeting about Ronda Rousey getting knocked out.
They don't care about no Central Park jogger.
Right? They don't care.
and where are we at with the wall? Because now he's saying, let me finish this, that Mexico is not going to pay for the wall. At first, he's looking for Congress to get the money for the wall. Mm-hmm. And so everyone went nuts with that in mainstream media, obviously. And then Trump's like, they're the dishonest media. They didn't add that I will get the money for Mexico later. After the fact,
I look at it different. I just think
he's smart. With that.
I think he's smart because no longer are we talking about if he's going to build the wall.
He says he's doing it.
Now it's who's paying for it, but the shit's getting built.
Yeah, but he made it clear that Mexico is going to pay for it.
But
that was his number one at those rallies.
But his guy said today. He said on the radio, his spokesman, whatever the fuck they call that guy, he said, we'll get the money from him one way or another.
Yeah, they probably, whatever aid, if we give any aid there, they'll just take it out the aid.
Right.
You ain't got to go there and knock on their door and ask for a check.
Right.
You're getting the money you used to get.
So we're going to take a little off the top before...
skim a little bit. Oh, shit. Sure, it's not Trump's first time skimming.
Wow.
I mean, this is exciting times
of politics. This is the best. I mean, we finally have something that can beat the Kardashians in the ratings.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This is like man Kardashians.
It's just like a new reality.
Like, old guys, this is all we talk about. Did you see Trump today on Twitter? He told somebody to go fuck themselves. Like, we never talked about shit like this. You know what I mean?
And no one knows what to do.
No one knows what to do.
They're just spinning in circles in Washington.
They don't know what to do. This guy's out of his mind.
Just enjoy it. Just sit back and enjoy it.
They're like, he's tweeting Arnold Schwarzenegger
over ratings. And it's like his inaugural is like a week away.
Who's going to be the one on the other side that really holds him accountable, you think?
Charles Schumer.
You think Schumer?
He's the leader of the minority.
The leader of the clowns. Isn't that what he said? Something like that?
Yeah.
Schumer's not going to take that shit.
He's taking it.
He went at him
Schumer's
at that
a New York guy, too, though, man. I think Schumer's going to be a little tougher. Because I think you already said, let's relax with the name calling or something.
Schumer is a New Yorker. And one good thing about having New Yorkers out there is New Yorkers, no matter what, black, white, rich, we're transactional people.
Mm-hmm.
Gimme? and I give you.
Yeah,
that's all.
Little give and take.
New York is based on transactions.
DC never looked so New York ever.
Right. New York. That's one great thing about I love about being a New Yorker. I can always do business with another New Yorker.
Yes,
transactional. Even if I hate you, if you have something I want, we will bond for a couple seconds, get that transaction done, and then
we learn how to live with each other.
Just separate.
Right.
We learn how to live with each other.
Like Southern people, they're not transactional. It's emotional. My brother, my cousin, my uncle own this farm, all that bullshit. We don't have any of that. We don't own anything. We live in a little box. We just come out to make money and go back in our little box.
Yeah, here it is. Trump tears into clown Chuck Schumer on Twitter. What was the actual tweets again on this one? Let's find out.
It's so hard to look at.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is going to be fucking awesome.
This is going to be...
Trump used Schumer.
It's like they made the manager at Brass Pro Shops the president.
The manager of a Hooters.
Here's the actual tweet. Don't let the Schumer clowns out of this web. Massive increases of Obamacare will take place this year, and Dems are to blame for the mess. It will fail, right? It will fall off its own weight. Okay, be careful.
Yeah.
And then she was like, don't call me a clown.
Don't call me. Send me some really, send me a couple $1 million in the bag. We'll get whatever you need done.
Well, to be fair, he didn't call Schumer a clown. He said he has clowns.
No, I think he called him the head clown.
Oh, is he? All right.
I believe there was another.
Right.
Don't even listen. I learned a long time ago. Don't even try to smooth out Donald Trump, bro. Because
save the president, man.
I do believe
he's still our president. God damn it, we got to deal with it.
And then the Mexican president just tweeted.
No. Vicente Fox is the ex-president. This is like if Clinton would be tweeting.
Oh shit! Good for you, Carl, for knowing that. Trump, when will you understand that I am not paying for that fucking wall? Be clear with U.S. taxpayers; they will pay for it.
I showed my wife that tweet. My wife, she's half in the back. She goes, "Isn't that embarrassing that he's Mexican? His last name is Quesadilla." I'm like, Maria, it's not.
Wow.
Put your glasses on.
Quesada, I guess. Is that how you say it? Quesadilla. Anthony follows the former Mexican president.
Yeah.
You know that? That's it. You know he's doing that to just give him some fucking throat punches. You know that's the only reason Anthony's following him.
That is too funny to see that pop up on it.
It says followers that follow you. Literally out of the giant fan base.
Anthony was talking shit to him all fucking day.
Wait, who else follows from that?
Greg Proops and Tom Green.
That's it. 4 followers, Anthony. Why is he following you?
Just so he can say crazy shit to him, I bet.
Put Anthony Cumia and that guy in the same fucking search. I gotta see.
Can we see the interaction?
I gotta see the interaction. I gotta see. Oh my God.
It might be real encouraging.
All right, we'll have it in a second here.
Imagine sending pictures of piñatas and shit.
Let's see.
Chihuahua.
Oh, okay, no results.
Okay.
All right.
You've just been listening.
Yeah, he's just taking a peek. Keeping him honest.
That's funny.
It's out there on Long Island. Ready to pounce.
Oh, man.
Good for him. I don't know how he does it. Good for him. I don't know how he does it. His Twitter looks exhausting.
Well, really?
At times. Oh, my God.
He goes in?
Oh, he's all in. He is like this with all his chips. What do you got?
You gotta respect it.
Now, the Yahoo Finance tweet. I guess we're talking about tweets right now.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know about this until he came in for the show today. Yahoo Finance.
You didn't know about it because it was happening the same time you were talking to Vince.
Oh, actually.
You were making your own news.
I really didn't know.
I know about this. You know, my girlfriend works for Yahoo, and I saw the inter-office email before it went public.
What is it? Well, I don't know the story.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they put.
See the caption. Yeah.
Look, we've all tweeted the your thing,
what?
And using the wrong your.
Okay, yeah.
What did they?
Wrong there.
That's the post that they put
Trump
up.
wants a much Does that say?
They want a much Navy.
Holy shit.
Also a Kevin Hart movie.
Wow,
that was a good one.
Can you believe this? When did this happen? Late last night?
Here's how much it'll cost.
Trump wants... I don't really...
This happened a couple of days ago, I believe. A couple of days ago.
Oh my God.
From the people who brought you Soul Plane comes...
my God.
Navy. That's a hell of a typo.
Yeah, Trump, the tweet. I don't read that word there. You read that fucking, Carl.
Trump wants a much what? That's what my part?
Yeah.
A much Navy. Here's how much it's going to cost.
Jeez. Will that cost a lot, you think?
I mean, you got to get that, you got to pimp out your boat.
There are going to be
proper rims on.
You got to put spinners on your battleship.
There's going to be an increase of slip and falls on the deck, I'll tell you that much.
Whoa.
Listen, I come from the same cloth, boy.
They don't fight fair.
You do a Cuban Navy, boy, that boat will be full of people.
They don't fight fair. They don't fight fair.
None of the Navy dudes can swim. You guys are the worst. No, this is racist. But that's just a simple mistake.
Yeah.
In the middle of firing off some shit.
World Star Hip Hop!
World Star
Hip Hop! Man.
Yeah, that's a hell of a mistake.
There was a news story.
It don't bother me.
Sherrod, you got to hear this.
What?
So, I didn't understand it. There's a... Rate of water. I had a fucking stroke.
What was
so Obama gave himself an award at the Defense Department. Did you see that? Pull that up. The award that he gave himself.
Why? You seem like you're kind of angry that a black man gave himself an award.
It seems like a mother of participation trophies.
Like her.
How do you give yourself an award?
What was the award
I don't understand the story. There it is.
I would bet Trump has given himself a whole bunch of awards at this point.
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to figure it out.
President Obama awards himself. What was that?
The
Distinguished Public Service Medal.
Isn't that weird?
I would read the fine print. I bet you there's some
I couldn't read it. It's too complicated.
Does anyone know this story?
Do you know it, Eric?
No, but it seems like something like the next president would do, but he doesn't think probably Trump's going to do it.
Right, that's what I said.
So I better do it myself.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that is weird. It comes across bad.
Right?
That's why I would have to read the fine print.
I read it. There wasn't that much fine print.
Really?
Yeah.
It is what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Carl.
Read it. It is what it is.
Carl Ruiz. I'm going to roll my R's for Carl. All right. By the way, the tweet for Yahoo Finance was up there for 20 minutes.
Wow. That's some power.
That's a long
Nothing says we need more black staff.
Does someone get fired for that? Someone gets fired for that, right? There's a social media guy
got pushed around.
And leave it to the assholes on Twitter. I got to read this. So the misspelled tweet stayed live on the account for at least 20 minutes, garnering an unusually high number of retweets and comments.
Didn't that tell you that something's wrong here? It's like, we get a lot of action.
Dripping with bitter sarcasm.
Wow. Oh, man.
Oh, it was Christmas Part 2 for a lot of people.
Oh, boy. Oh,
a lot of people said Santa came again.
Imagine Trump retweeted it. It would be the end of the world. It'd be the end of the world.
All right, here we go. Hey, at Yahoo Finance, I think you have a typo somewhere in here. Philip Lewis tweeted. Yahoo later issued an apology for the slur. We deleted an earlier tweet due to a spelling error, the site said. We apologize for the mistake. Man. Holy fuck. I got to see the mentions now. I got to see what these assholes were saying. There was some good shit.
They were going in.
Said.
Oh, no.
Get to the replies on that tweet if you can.
Well, they deleted it, so we can't.
It must have been incredible.
Yeah, but individuals didn't put Yahoo Finance.
Oh, as a way to get it.
In the search. And you gotta put the,
Well, you should do the hashtag.
That's what I mean. You gotta,
maybe.
You gotta put that in there, too.
Boy. Someone's gonna search this fucking...
You gotta do that, too.
Now this computer's dirty.
It's a dirty computer now, B. Oh, what? It's already pictures up?
Oh, my God. You want pictures? Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Got jokes.
Black Twitter roasted Yahoo.
Oh, yeah, Black Twitter got at them.
Oh, boy.
As they should.
Did someone put together the best ones? Because, oh my God.
That looked like they had Group 112. Sailor hats.
Jodeci, just as a captain.
I got a great one coming in from Eric in Chicago. Eric.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
All right, man.
What's the deli?
Hey, man, I don't think this is a mistake. Whoever texted that texted a lot because it's no autosave in your cell phone. Like, it's gonna correct.
Oh my God, look at
that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Wow.
They must text it a lot. It done autosaved in the phone, and now, they hit the wrong word. They tried to say bigger, and hey.
That's true. My phone will do the same thing. Once I say NI, it automatically goes right to my phone goes straight.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
You try to say that was...
Hey, I'm just bringing up a point, guys. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, brother.
Banana
LeBron, Melo, Wade, Chris Paul. Gave Trump the idea for...
Gabrielle Union's in the front of it.
Oh, my God.
Man. Navy SEAL, they put a picture of SEAL on it. Man, come on. That's funny.
On, man.
Oh, that was Rick Ross. Everybody dressed in white in that one.
Oh.
I love me some Rick Ross.
Lieutenant Popeyes.
Lieutenant Popeyes. Man, holy shit.
They roasted him.
Shit.
What a bloodbath.
They had Michael Jordan crying me. What if they
with the looking through the
Put all these up, please. Please put all these up.
Crying Jordan.
Shit, humans.
Crying Jordan.
Human beings, man. We ain't
crying
shit.
through the O's of Yahoo. In the logo.
God.
No, give me some more.
When the internet fucking snaps on you, man, you just gotta...
We're doing nothing else but read these.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit. A picture of Rihanna in a fucking alien movie.
Oh no, what is this?
A bunch of black people not getting in the pool at a pool party. Oh man.
Wow. No way.
This is like a reggae artist dressed like a fucking Aquaman.
Special ops. Oh my God, it fits my pants.
Good God Almighty. Oh, man.
Shit. Oh my God.
Oh my God. All right, wait.
My stomach hurts. Man,
most
people.
definitely sailing over the Pacific Ocean.
Sailing over the Pacific Ocean.
Yo, we round the corner and still be on the dock.
I can't breathe.
Oh, America, you never disappoint me.
There's too many visuals.
Like a glove. It's like a glove.
Just got a giant ship. Just going on the
land. Man, people ain't shit. Oh, man. Good God Almighty. I cannot.
Oh, my God. Takes an ill-advised shot at the enemy. The whole ship yells, Kobe. Oh my God! Find me more. Oh God! We should have really prepared this.
Man alive!
There's thousands of them.
The battleship after income tax season.
It's floor style, baby. It's floor style. It's like the Army-Navy game. It's like singing the Navy song in the Army-Navy game. The hip-hop thing. Oh, shit. We do make it better, though.
Oh, my God.
What happened to this dude?
Oh, this guy thinks he's going up a waterfall. You ever see this one?
No, I never saw this.
He thinks it's a waterfall.
It don't go down.
Robert, it goes down.
No, it don't.
It do go down.
Oh my God. Why did we find that with 5 minutes left in the show?
God, I would have came in at 2 to do that.
Oh, man.
I would have
God, that was good.
Oh, my God.
Lord have mercy.
We can Facebook Live.
Oh, my God.
Turn that music down. It's giving me a headache.
That
little bit, thank you.
Crazy.
We're going to continue on Facebook Live for a couple minutes,
There
right?
you go with that Facebook Live. That's what started the whole trouble.
What are you going to do?
Oh, my God.
Opie Radio fans. Opie Radio fans on Facebook. We're going live in a couple minutes here.
Holy Twitter is savage, man.
They're the... see?
Human beings, man. We ain't shit.
That was so
It could be put to good use, this Twitter.
Oh,
That's one of the funniest things I've seen on Twitter in a long time.
Because that's us laughing together.
Yeah,
This ain't really
exactly.
laughing together. This ain't divisive.
Holy shit.
Bro, imagine the higher-ups in Yahoo just watching that feed, just get nastier and
My girlfriend's going to be pissed.
Holy fuck. All right, listen.
She works there.
Oh, my God.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
But we represent him.
Carl Ruiz.
Yes.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh,
what do you got? What's your plug?
Come to Pop's Diner in Madison, New Jersey. Cash only. I got an ATM coming in on Wednesday for the front hallway.
Oh, shit.
Look
Look at you.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
Yeah. And hopefully some of you guys can come and visit me. That'd be nice.
Well, I'm coming, baby.
We're gonna do a live radio show from one of your joints.
Oh, that'd be the best.
And we're gonna do that.
Yes.
We're gonna do that soon.
Let's do it. It'd be fun.
How do you make the Facebook Live video like fucking landscape?
The long way?
Yeah, if you go, it's not landscape if you do that. Now we're just sideways, right? Yeah. Fuck, someone tell me how to do this properly.
I don't know.
Sherrod, what do you got?
January 13th, Bay Street Theater, Sag Harbor. Get your tickets right now. And then January 28th, yes! Laugh it up in, Poughkeepsie. I'm going to be tearing it down up there. That's going to be a great show.
You and the Mad Cuban gave me a great week of radio. Thanks, guys.
It's the best.
I think Sherrod's definitely back Monday because it's It's Mondays with Sherrod.
You can't shake
Mondays with Sherrod.
All right, let's get out of here. Thanks, guys. See you Monday. Have a good weekend.
Opie Radio is now over. For now.
Over. Roger. Over.